We're
Wow.
live.
We're live from Port Huron, Michigan. It's Paul Murray and friends. Paul, 7-day Western Caribbean cruise right now in November. $370.
Wow.
Huh?
Cost you more to get to the cruise.
Oh, going Fort Lauderdale over to Cozumel, Mexico, the Grand Caymans, Ocho Rios, Half Moon Cay, and then go back. Wow. I mean, it's an inside cabin, but that's the only way I go anyways.
Yeah, a lot of people spend. Oh, Wayne B is first.
Wayne B's first. And look at this 10-day one for $562. Anyway, I'm going to have to book a cruise, Paul. Holy mackerel. What's this one here? 11-day Panama Canal surfer. You go partway up the Panama Canal and back, like $530. Holy jeepers. That's cheap.
Russell's here. He's second. All right.
Again. Oh. Okay, so sorry guys, I gotta bring up I gotta put my monitor on here and bring up the thing here. So okay, so I got the chat up here. Hit the like button one before I kill everything. Okay, and Wayne B and Russell. Okay, guys.
Welcome.
Up out chat. I'm gonna take that, slide it over to there to that monitor, and I'm good to go. Okay, I'll kill that there. Just looking at these cruises, I can't believe how cheap they are, Paul.
Yeah, from what you're saying, that is really dirt cheap.
And that's American dollars. No, that's American or Canadian dollars. No, that's Canadian. Wow. I gotta text my sister.
The only problem you've got is if you were to take a cruise, who's gonna take care of the critters?
Yeah, I'd have to have fun. So I might be able to get the kids to do it. I don't know.
TJ Giggles is here. Northside, Dominic.
Hey, Dominic and TJ. Woohoo!
I gotta pick some peanuts, Paul. I'll be right back.
$48 Pacific Coastal Cruise on the Eurodam. I've been on that ship, $186. It looks like it's a one-way trip. Wow. We go Tropical Caribbean on Staten. I've been on that ship. $370. Grand Turks, Amber Cove, Key West, and Half Moon Cay. I just look at it, some cruises, they just come up exclusive fares because I've been on these before, right? And I just can't believe how cheap they are. A 7-day cruise for $370. Wow, that's amazing. They got a whole pile of cruises here. There's 8 pages of them. 5-day for $318. 10-day Southern Caribbean cruise for $604 Canadian. Wow. I'm almost tempted. I can go to St. Thomas, the Virgin Islands. That's $689. 7-day Eastern. Oh. But see, I wouldn't want to go until after Christmas. It looks like the price would really go up then. 3-day Bahamas, 5-day Eastern. 14-day. Holy mackerel. Wow. $807. That's 2 weeks. Wow. Right back, guys. I just got to let dog in. Okay, I'm back. Well, AD, there's a whole bunch of cruises on right now. It's a private thing because I've been on with Holland America before, and there's a whole bunch of cruises coming up. I can't believe how cheap they are. There's one there was a 7-day Western Caribbean cruise for $370.
I had to go out and get another 10-pound bag of peanuts out of the garage.
Oh, did you, Paul? Yeah. Well, look at that. I can do a Hawaii one from Vancouver for 1,522, and it's gone 18 days. Like that's less than $100 a day. You couldn't rent a motel room for that. You go on a 14-day cruise. Wow. Oh, we go on a 35-day. That's the whole thing, but they'd have to find somebody to drive the school bus for me. Hey, well, welcome, Dre. Hey, how's it going, Dre? And Mr. Mike Rennick and Mr. B Outdoors. Hey, guys, the link's at the top at the chat. You know where it is. Come on in. And I got a check coming for about $900, but next month, I think it is. No, the problem is, got to find somebody to do my signs too while I'm gone. I get my brother to do that, maybe. He done it before for me. Have to go down to.
Your sister likes to go on those cruises too, doesn't
Oh,
she?
yeah. Well, she's going to Holland October the 8th, right? So
Oh,
she's going for 2 weeks. So I get the honor of looking after her cat. But they're good for about 3 days, right? So twice a week I go down there and check on things, clean up cat litter.
well, you're down there on the weekend anyway. All that means is in the middle of the week, you just got to go make another trip.
Yeah, but at
Like
least
like a Wednesday trip, you know?
Yeah. If I leave Sunday, come back Wednesday, do it, and then I'm good till the weekend. So
Yeah.
another thing coming up, 1st of October is hunting season.
Oh, really?
Deer hunting opens up here another week? Another week and a half. What do you want, you little shit? Oh, you want? Come on. Attaboy. Yes, I know. You little shit wants up.
Mr. B Outdoors.
You little shit. Hey, where's my jacket?
Mr. Yeah. And north side, Dominic. Yep.
Mr. B's coming in.
Hey, Mr.
Hey,
B.
Dominic. Hey, Mr. B, how's it going?
What's going on?
Hey, it's another day in paradise. How's it going with you?
Hey.
The same where it's warm. No.
Just got home from getting a bite to eat. You know how that goes.
Oh,
Seen
yeah.
On and figured, why not? What the heck?
Yeah.
And there's old Dominic.
Yeah, good morning. Well, good evening, sorry. I get confused being in Australia. It's
It's good morning for you, right, Dominic?
yeah, it's basically 7:10. I got up early because I got to go somewhere at 8:00.
Oh.
Oh, heck.
Yeah.
So Mr. B, where in the universe are you?
Well, I'm down on the Mississippi Gulf Coast,
Oh, there you go.
down around Pascagoula.
Pascagoula.
Yeah, buddy.
All right.
Right.
Kind of hoping that maybe, probably not, but I'd like to know how Bill's made out in Newfoundland. Well,
Yeah.
the worst of the storm is over now, so
Yeah, because he got hit real hard with that storm, right?
Yeah.
Hurricane Fiona.
Hey, Mr. B, did you hear what Paul Hodges was talking about? He got notice of their cruises being dirt cheap.
Holy mackerel, I can't believe it.
Okay.
How much, Paul? Tell him how much.
Well, it was what, $370 for 7 days.
Hey.
You couldn't rent a motel for $300 for 7 days.
Well,
And that includes food and entertainment and everything else. You'd be taxing stuff on top of that, but still, like last time I took a cruise, and that was 4 or 5 years ago, it was about $900 a piece.
yeah.
I mean, the wife go for $1,800 for a week.
And where is that from and to?
Through Holland, America, and that goes to Cozumel. Hang on here.
Huh.
My email.
Mm.
Don't say it too loudly because my wife's in the other room and she may.
Okay, a little louder. So you go from Fort Lauderdale to Cozumel to Grand Caymans over to Oca Rios. Then you stop at the Half Moon Key, which is a beach thing, and then back to Fort Lauderdale. 7 days on the
Wow.
Amsterdam. Yeah.
On the Amsterdam, that's a nice big ship.
Oh, it's a mid-sized ship. It's not a. See, Holland America, most of their ships are only mid-sized.
How many
They're not-
passengers would you say are on board?
Well, I don't probably got to have at least 2, imagine. But
2,000?
yeah. Well, how many people?
Yeah,
About 2,500.
2,500.
But see, the big
That-
ship, the
That's
big
big.
ships do 5,000 and 6,000.
That's big compared to Great Lakes ships.
Yeah, oh, yeah. But
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But the thing about Holland America is geared towards seniors. Okay.
Mm.
Like I was on that one cruise there. They said there were 72 kids on board. I went, where? I didn't see any kids. You know,
Maybe
no,
they
I'm
have.
not kidding. But it's more a seniors cruise type deal.
Mm.
It's not like Walt Disney, like 90% of them are kids and, music blaring and
Yeah.
everything else going.
I hate to admit it, but I guess I'm a senior now,
But that's, if somebody likes to go cruising, that's a hell of a buy.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
'Cause
I
it's
mean,
like
I
Bill
could
says,
go at any time, but
Yeah.
the wife, she still works. She'd have to take the time off and all that good stuff. So, what the-
But, I see advertisements on television, get a great deal for $100 a night at a nice hotel.
yeah,
And that'd be $700 just for a hotel with no food. You got to take care of yourself.
yep,
Yeah.
that's a fact. I mean, hell, I forget, but I think if I remember correctly, when I took the wife and my daughter over to Hawaii, which that was probably about 8 to 9 years ago now, I think I paid $150 a night for the hotel room right there on Waikiki Beach, and it wasn't even a room facing the ocean. We had a partial ocean view,
Yeah.
so
Hey, Wayne B., I've never tried the Master Air Screws on the Air 2S. I'm using the stock props, but I think I've got a set of Air 2S, Air 2
I've got
Master Air.
a set on my Mini 2 and I've got a set on my Air 1, and they are quieter, or at least to me they are, and
Morning, Travel Tech 360.
I think the major thing with the Master Air Screws is it's a lower pitch.
Yep.
So it doesn't really bother you. The sound doesn't bother you near as
Right.
much as what the original props do.
That's
Now,
probably
maybe do they have master air screw props for like the Mini 3? Because it's quiet as it is.
I'm pretty sure they do.
I haven't seen anybody compare the regular props to the master air screws like on the Mini 3 or the little mini drones, you know?
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure they do have them for the Mini 3. Let me look here. Yeah, they got them for, let's see, products. They got it for the Mini 2 and the SE, the Air 2S, the Mavic Air 2. Huh. So far, they've got a set for the FPV, but so far they don't have the Mini 3 or the Avata listed in their products page.
Okay.
Is it talking to Diane?
Yeah.
She says, I have a $450 travel credit with Holland America. Hey,
Diane is Paul's sister.
yeah.
Sounds like free cruise time to me.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what it sounds like. Well, holy
Go
mackerel.
for it.
I mean, heck,
Yeah, but see, those prices are going to be based on double occupancy too, all right? So it's
Well,
going to
yeah.
be more for a single. So,
yeah, most likely it's based on double occupancy.
Well, the thing of it is that she's got a $450 credit.
It'd
And
basically be buy one, get one.
yeah, exactly. In other words, like she'd have the room to herself
Yeah.
Yeah.
for $370.
geez.
That wouldn't be a bad deal at all. Hang on
No.
just a sec.
Okay, let's go here. Okay,
Had to
cool.
refill my
There.
cup.
Forward to Diane. Okay, right there.
Mm.
You got to be kidding me. I just let her out. Now she wants, hey, Paul, you're not getting the cruise ship.
No, that's not it. That's a local.
I know, I just being funny.
That's a tour boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Well,
Everybody,
Yeah,
every ship.
maybe that's kind of like Gilligan, and went out
Yeah.
for a 3-hour tour.
Yep. In fact, I thought of that because I was listening to the Marine radio when I was down. I just came back from doing a ship and I heard them call in to Sarnia Radio and say that they were headed out for a 3-hour tour. And I'm going, oh.
I wouldn't be going on that one, I tell you. Every time I hear the word 3-hour tour, I'm thinking, no, sorry, not me.
Yeah,
2 hours, 4 hours, okay, but not a 3-hour tour.
Yeah.
you might wind up stuck with Gilligan,
Yeah. Well, they were very resourceful people, I must say.
Or a Marianne, or what's the other one?
Ginger.
Yeah, Marianne and Ginger now, I wouldn't mind that, but Gilligan would find a way to screw that up.
But
Yeah,
sometimes,
even as hard as the professor used to work,
Yeah.
it was always undone by Gilligan.
Yeah, there's a wedding party right down there.
oh, yeah, look at that.
Getting pictures.
Damn.
It certainly had fairly scenic area to take wedding
Well, see,
photos.
right over here, you can't see it, but there's a really nice hotel.
Okay.
Has banquet facilities and all kinds of things.
Good.
Yeah, the only problem with that is we're probably too late to tell that guy, run,
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
life now.
That's what you need a drone with a speaker on it.
Yep.
Run now.
Yeah. Run for your life.
Hey, Paul, you heard what I did earlier today, right? Huh?
What's that?
Got groceries?
Oh, you got your ice cream bars. Good for you.
Oh, hell no. You didn't bring enough for everybody, though.
Yeah.
I got 18 of them.
Oh, okay.
But I got some ice cream cone ones too.
Oh, great.
Hey, yeah, I wonder if they're going to try and use that as a backdrop, Paul, that ship going through.
They might, but the sad part of it is Canadian steamship. I mean, that's not the most rust bucket one, but they
Yeah.
don't take care of them like some companies do.
Mm.
Too bad that Mark one wouldn't come through, that brand new one.
Oh, did I tell you about this morning with that?
No.
Yeah, I saw it
Yeah.
coming down. It was up in the lake, like up at Lakeside, up a ways. Me and I beat feet down there, go down there, and it's going underneath the bridge heading downbound. The damn marine traffic was off by that much.
Dang. What one's that coming in right now?
That's the Bay St. Paul. That's Canada steamship line.
Okay.
It's a
Oh,
self unloading bulk carrier.
Oh, wow. Sounds great.
Don't look too bad, Paul.
Nah, it's a little scraped up.
Yeah,
The one I got earlier today, the paint on the front of it is all cracking,
Oh,
and it was a CSL ship too,
let's see.
the Tadasic.
Hey, Curtis Dart.
That would be, let's see.
Hey, Paul Curtis is in the chat.
Yeah, I see him.
yep.
How you doing,
Robert
Kurt?
Tech had to take off.
Yep. Literally.
Yeah, go fly.
Yeah. Mm.
That, too bad they wouldn't lower the camera, but see if that couple's going to actually have the pictures taken.
And for anybody that wants to, this is on YouTube and it's free. It's 24 hours a day.
Yeah, I do watch it sometimes.
And it's stream time live. Stream time
Yes.
live.
Yeah,
I do have it on in the background sometimes.
Yep.
yeah, I put that on sometimes, and I'm also, I usually have virtual rail fan
Oh, yeah.
running in
Yep.
my
Yeah.
background, about
I
20.
also do the plane spotting as well. The airliners net and LA flights, I think is the other one I'm thinking of.
I'm
Them and
by about a minute or 2 minutes there, Paul. And
This one's behind?
Yep.
Okay, let me.
hit live.
it almost looks like a weird place for a crane right at the top. Oh, at the back. There's 2 cranes there
Yep.
at the back. What the heck would they be doing? There's nothing there to lift.
Lifting equipment, I guess.
Mm.
Maybe it's supplies or something.
Yeah, it could be.
I think they use it to launch that boat into the water.
Maybe.
Well, they've got, you see, it's got its own crane right next to it.
Mm.
Yeah.
What he's talking about is these big guys up here.
Oh,
Way up top.
yeah.
It don't make sense to have that big a heavy duty crane up there.
Yeah.
Must be doing something with it.
That's a good question.
Mm.
I don't know what those would be for.
But there's no deck to put anything on, really.
Yeah, and they've got columns underneath them supporting those big lifters. I don't know.
Unless they pick up supplies off if they're docked or something and put it right down in behind the ship there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's about the only thing I could think of it being for.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't even lift the caps off the cargo area with that.
Yeah. No, they're not even nowhere close. That's just a weird one, that one.
It is kind of odd.
I'm gonna pitch some peanuts, Paul.
How you doing there, RB Rail?
Hey, good morning. Good afternoon.
Hey, RB Rail, good evening. Welcome. Yeah. So, Curtis, are you taking the ROV out tomorrow for a cruise?
Oh, is he one that's got the underwater drone?
Yep.
Oh, I would love to have one of them.
Yeah. that'd be good.
Especially in my area to go to all the like boat launch ramp areas and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, but
You could find all kinds of stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he had a line with a kink in it, so he had to send it in. Well, they're going to cut out about 6 feet off a 300-foot reel, but they were going to fix it up for him. So I don't know if he got it back yet or not. But
Well, I can't
you
remember.
put a fitting on it, and it's got like a silicone to seal the water out, but it had to be done under pressure. So
Mm.
the special.
Yeah, I was watching one day. I can't remember whether it was him or another guy, but there were two guys. They both had
Yeah, that'd be
the
Curtis.
ROVs.
Yep.
And I was watching some of their videos of them picking up iPhones and stuff like that off the bottom.
Mm.
Yeah, just go to look up on Facebook or whatever, Curtis Dart. You'll find them, or YouTube.
Yeah, let's see. Open link and
But not the last trip, the trip before he got a frisbee. I think last time he got 2 cell phones and a fishing knife.
Mm.
yeah, I remember that because I was watching that video and someone was talking about the knife and he was
Yeah.
it might have been on this stream because
Yeah. Well, sometimes we
talking to him thinking
Yeah.
it was something else besides a knife.
Oh, they're happy now.
Oh, good.
Except all the Blue Jays are out there raiding the peanuts. So
Well, the test is under pressure. They don't. So I got a bit wrong. They test it under pressure. They don't apply it under pressure. Oh, okay. So, okay. So did you get it back yet, Curtis? Huh?
yeah, Curtis is quite the underwater droner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Above the water.
I can't afford that kind of toy yet. Because the ones I was looking at that have the claws, they were like $3,000, $4,000.
Yeah, Curtis has got 3 or 4 of those underwater.
Buy another drone, it's going to cost me $5,000. So
Yeah.
Damn.
I would like to have one of them bring up here on the lake in the wintertime. They just cut a hole in the ice and put it down and see if there's any fish down there. A lot of guys ice fishing around here, right?
I don't know if there's a minimum temperature for that.
I don't know. Well, it's not frozen, 6 inches under here or 8 inches, but then again, if you're trying to get it out, well, you can fall your line back, I guess.
Well, if you have a long enough pole, you can put a GoPro on it and stick that
Yeah.
down the hole.
That's true. Well, it's not back yet. You still wait on it to come back. I do have, oh yeah, you still got one working. So, woohoo! Look who's in the chat now, Miss Little Llama Laura.
Yes. Hello.
Hey, little
Hey,
Llama
Laura.
Laura,
Hello,
all the
Laura.
way from the UK.
Yep. Another different time zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura.
Oh, see, Curtis says you can dive under the ice. Oh,
Oh, okay. I just
Probably-
didn't know if there was any temperature restrictions, although the ocean doesn't quite get as cold as like fresh water does, but
yeah.
Mm,
Right.
because of the salt content.
mm.
Yeah, but they might, I wonder if it'd burn up more battery because it's colder and stiffer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know.
Oh,
That
Paul, how's you?
Yeah, that could be an issue. Like I say, I'd love to have one with as much as I go out camping and fishing and everything.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be nice to have. I mean, that's the whole reason I bought my drones in the first place was
Yeah.
for videoing me and the boat and campsites and all that good stuff.
They didn't he get a fishing lure one time or seen one up again?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, Curtis says yes, Paul, less battery life.
Yeah.
Cold
But,
temperature.
I figured that'd be colder, right? So
I'm surprised those ROVs, I'm surprised they don't have the battery where the controller is since it's tethered. You could just send the electric
power down there,
down
yeah.
through the tether.
yeah.
I think they do have them that allow you to, because you remember they came out with that, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was a tether that you could hook to a drone.
Oh
It
yeah.
had like 300 or 400 foot on it, and you could put it up in the air
Stay there all day.
to a generator, and it just keep going.
Mm.
Yeah,
What is it?
I've seen that on a video not too long ago. I think it was on a
Well, they're doing that with firefighting drones too. Like they even pump
Yeah, I
water
saw
from
that.
yeah, I think that's
foam or
the
whatever.
video I seen it on.
Yeah.
Was one of the bigger drones
Well,
that
see,
the fire departments use.
They had them available for the Inspires.
That might be the one I'm thinking of is the Inspire.
But the
Yeah.
Inspire couldn't handle that kind of weight, putting it up in the air and then spraying.
Yeah.
But
Curtis said you get about an hour and a half if you were diving in the North Pole. But the problem is the ice is a little thicker there.
Yeah.
Not only that, I wouldn't want to be in that cold weather.
Yeah.
you're liable to spin it around and look at a whale grabbing it.
Yeah, but it'd be good for ice fishing, I tell you.
Yeah. Well, you could have an ice shanty up there with heat in it. It's down the hole.
Yeah. You
They
go
are
down
easy.
there, you get some fish.
The
Probably a
thing
better
is,
way to do ice fishing, at least.
Yeah, what they need to do is get it's like, like a sphere thing on the front of it. Go along, chase the fish and jab it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dinner.
well, give them time. I'm sure they'll come out with something like that.
Or a spear gun, fires off the end of the drone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, with the way technology is going, it would not surprise me to see that kind of an attachment on one of them ROVs.
Well, they put guns on drones. Why can't they put on an underwater drone? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Heck, the Ukrainians are putting those single little bombs on drones and dropping them on Russians and then
Yeah.
putting a film of it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause that's a force multiplier, I tell you.
Yeah, like
Oh, the force multiplier.
yeah, for
I had to get that term in somehow.
but Curtis
Where's
is
Ken
on
Ham when
those
you
is
need
just
him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one video he shown of the Russians sleeping in the little foxhole and them dropping the bomb down on him. Not only did he drop his rifle, but I bet he filled his drawers.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
I
probably
was
shot
watching
it. He probably shot it as well.
there's a program, I think it's on Prime Video, I think. But anyways, it was a series, but it was some people down in Nova Scotia. They got underwater drones. They got great big huge ones that work on oil, and they also have small ones like they rent out. But they're still a good size, like a little portable generator. But they got all the arms for manipulating and doing all kinds of things. Ocean something. Get the name of it.
Oh, I bet, with the way technology is going, I foresee the military using so many different types of drones. I mean, the Navy could be using the underwater drones to put a mine on the side of an enemy sub or ship or whatever, and
Yeah.
the enemy not even ever know it until the dang thing goes off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and the other thing too is Boston Dynamics is making some really good robots. They even show them shooting guns and all kinds of stuff.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, but the underwater stuff though. You remember they were training dolphins to do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the way.
I see the Isidores coming down too, Paul.
Yeah, Noah's got a couple small ships down here on the Pascagoula River that they take out into the Gulf.
Yeah.
I ought to film
That's
them
a
one
pole
day.
stream ship, Paul.
Huh?
Isidore is a pole stream ship.
Yeah.
Only problem is I can't film right where the river meets the Gulf of Mexico. I'm not allowed to film down there because a company named Ingalls Shipbuilding has a facility there, and that's where they're making the Arleigh Burke class destroyers there, and they have quite a few of them in different stages of being built, and they don't allow drones to fly right around there. So
Yeah, RB Rail, just go ahead and put a link in the chat there, no problem. Curtis just put a link in too for something there. Go take a look.
Mhm.
Okay, the lost whaler. The 207 years old whaling ship they found.
really,
Yeah. Sank in the Gulf of Mexico.
Interesting.
oh okay.
I don't know how they could tell that that's the one it was, but yeah, cool. And what did RB Rail put in? Let's go take a look at his. The Battle of Britain class. Green. All right. Well, hang on. Let's just stop this for a minute. We'll go to the share screen and we'll share that RB Rail. There we go.
Oh, wonderful.
The Battle of Britain class 34067 Tang. Oh, steam engine. Look at that, eh? Wow.
Yeah. I lost time.
Wow. Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still waiting to hear back from my buddy if I'm going to his place, but I tried to call his actual phone number and it says the number's not valid.
Wow.
But the Facebook thing,
That's a cool video there.
Chuck and Lori are still at Lake Placid. Look cold though.
Oh,
Now give RV Rails channel a chance there.
yeah.
Give him a sub.
Well, I know you were talking about that, but something happened or something you couldn't get out last week or couldn't meet up or something. Yeah, what that was about.
So did he finally get his cable fixed or he hasn't heard?
I think it's on its way back, but
Okay.
but he hasn't got it back yet.
Oh, cool, Curtis. That's cool.
Mm.
He said, yeah, not yet. Still waiting on it to come back.
Might come up with a couple drones. It's like with me, I one of them ROVs would be great because I've got a little 16-foot boat with a 25 horse outboard on it. Heck, I could take it wherever I needed to look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of sunk boats and sunk ships in the Gulf around here. So
Like I said, we're kidding around with Curtis there a couple of weeks ago. He said, yeah, about going down, finding these drones, have it down there and have it in the camera just about the claw to go around and say, okay, give me $100.
yeah, give me your credit card number.
Uh,
Oh yeah, Curtis still waiting to get it back.
well, it's just the wire that he's waiting to come back. He's still got the drone at home, I think. The
Oh,
ROV.
yeah, he's still got the drone, but the problem is the cable. I don't.
Okay.
Curtis, do you have extra cables or no?
Yeah,
No.
exactly, Curtis.
I don't think he did because he can't use that one right now.
You wouldn't believe how many people drop stuff
Oh,
Mm.
when transferring it from the dock to their boat or vice versa.
oh,
Drop something into the water. Yeah,
yeah. Curtis and the boat launch the best place to look for treasures.
right. Because I'm sure you would come up with with several fishing poles and reels and everything.
Oh, yeah. You couldn't beat tackle boxes, anything.
Yep.
But the problem is, something like that, you'd have to have something hook it and then bring it in on a separate line, though.
I'm sure you could rig up something, you know. What do you want, boy? Huh? What do you want? What's the matter? Did lady shove you out of the way of the food bowl or something? You know how lady is. She's the queen of the food bowl.
There's always one that's dominant, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Well, come here.
Putty cat?
What's that?
Is that a putty cat or a dog?
No, my buddy, my doggy.
Oh, your
One-
dog.
One of four.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What kind is it?
This one's a pit, and the others are all they're all mutts.
Uh-huh.
There's my little buddy. Yeah.
Vader.
There's Vader. This
Vader.
one- Yeah, there's Vader.
Over here. Turn
Yeah.
around, look at the camera.
Yeah.
Look at the camera. You're not gonna look, are you?
No.
Why are you always camera shy?
Yeah.
Huh? Why are
Well,
you always
I love
camera?
you, Daddy.
Mhm. Why are you always camera shy? Yeah, what's that? Ooh,
Oh, there you go.
microphone?
The microphone.
Mm, Is that the microphone?
Now, this one here that I got is a Dorky, the Dachshund Yorkie. They call them Dorkies.
The other one's a beagle.
Yeah, somebody said, you said, oh, what kind of dog's that? Dorky. A what? Never heard of that.
What do you see?
Hmm.
What's
The other
over
one-
there that you see?
The other one,
Oh, been battling with fleas up there in Canada.
yeah. Well, I love this cold weather coming because that's going to kill them off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
the,
doing good though, Paul. We're doing good though right now.
the cold will really affect them.
Yeah, and kill them, some of them. The biggest part of them. But my other one there, she's a beagle. Gracie is. That one right
Got
there.
Gracie behind you, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I went out. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, Laura wants to know, Dominic, where your ginger pussycat is.
She's sitting in the sun, enjoying the sun at the moment.
Oh, okay.
She was
Oh, yeah.
annoying me
Morning.
just before I got on, so that's why I was a bit late. We're coming up to 15 minutes, and
What? What you
I'll
want?
go up, get other things.
You want to go back outside?
Oh, what are you doing, bud?
There's the other one. Oh,
No, you're not going out. Not right now. No. Not right now. You can go out after a while.
see, this is my other one, eh?
Oh, there you go.
There's Gracie.
It's Gracie. My suck. My big suck.
Funny thing about Gracie, if he takes her in the truck or whatever, the minute he starts the truck, woo, 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 woo.
Oh, no, you're wrong, Paul. The minute she knows she's going to go in the truck.
All the way till he gets to his cottage.
Just,
There you go.
yeah, because she knows she's going to the trailer, and it doesn't matter if she's in the back of the truck or in the cab. Still the same thing. Never shuts up. It's like she's in the horse by the time we get down to where we're going. So
Yep.
she just, I don't know. Just beats me why she does it.
It's like this guy. Every time I put my hat on, he gets ready because he figures I'm leaving, so
He is leaving too.
he's gonna go with me.
Laura says that
Oh, we're driving. Yeah.
yeah, she's afraid of your driving.
Oh, it's funny because you put her in the cab, you got to have the window about halfway down. She wraps herself around the door jamb by the windshield between my side mirror. She puts her head down there. It's like a siren. Get out of my way. We're coming through. And, of course, I come across an intersection and whoop, there's animal control. Uh-oh. He's much meter. What?
Tell you what, animals will keep you busy. 'Cause
Oh,
that's-
yeah.
I know that feeling.
To keep you home too, because what do you smell? I don't smell anything. What? You already had spaghetti. Sorry. Not getting any more.
Mm.
Well, I had spaghetti for supper. And she just started going ballistic. She loves spaghetti. Well, it's mixed with venison meat, right? So
Mhm.
There you go.
wow, it's just me and the dogs. So of course the dogs are gonna get some.
Oh, yeah.
I got enough for another meal plus the dog, another mix it in with their dog food meal. So
Can't beat that.
oh, Em, there's a spider coming down on your TV.
Yeah.
Probably the one. I don't know. Laura's seeing things again.
Yeah. Laura's got a fictitious, she's fixated on spiders.
Oh, yeah. Good, good. Ooh, I like that.
That's like anything around here that flies, crawls, or whatever. I'm the official killer of, apparently.
They're in, huh?
Yeah, because the wife and the daughter, I could be in a whole nother town and I could hear them scream about a spider or something.
Uh,
And then they're like, Dad, come kill it.
I got a sister, my brother-in-law lived 35, 40 minutes away. And anyway, my sister called up screaming there's a bat in her house. They said, well, where's your husband? Well, he was the first one to run out the door.
How you doing, David?
Hey, Dave.
Hey, David.
Hey, David.
And there's Laura.
Hey, USA
Turn the
drone
camera
fire.
down. We can't see the roots.
On the side. Come on, let's go.
I think USA drone flyer Captain Joe America. I think he's one of my neighbors. I think he lives in, can't remember if it's like Louisiana or Texas or something like that, I think. I'm sure he'll say. I think David and Laura is having audio issues.
Yeah.
There you go, sound.
Oh, you
there
got
we go.
Yeah,
there it is.
Hey, Laura. Can you run down for me?
Run down where?
Wow, how come I getting that?
We're getting
Echo.
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 I don't know why. Zoom's properly loaded.
YouTube,
Brian out loud. That better?
Let's
I
see.
can't hear Echo.
What?
Oh my God.
What the hell's the echo about?
Okay, are we okay now?
No.
No.
Mine.
Weird.
Oh my goodness.
David, you're champ.
You gotta mute something. Oh, the echo's gone.
Hello?
Oh, it's okay. He muted himself, so that stopped it.
Yeah,
Well,
but
he's
if you-
also frozen, I think.
No, he's
No.
moving.
He's moving. It's just we can't hear them properly. They've got something on in the background.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Camera's moving.
I'm just
around.
muting it while I'm sorting this out. Don't know what the hell's going on.
Okay.
Oh, it's not echoing.
It's not echoing now.
Echo.
It is now.
Echo. Well, David's using his cell phone, so
Oh, is that it?
you can tell by the way it's the picture's moving around. He's on a cell phone. He's not on his computer.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I wanted to tell you, Laura, go get me a Tim Hortons coffee. I've only had one today. I'm having
Yeah.
withdrawals.
Yeah, he's having problems.
Oh, heck.
He gets on just as I'm about to get off. So
Any better?
Okay, how's that? Oh, hey, you got it.
hey, I think that we've got it.
Yeah,
We're
I'm not
working.
hearing no echo.
What was causing it, Dave?
It was picking up headphones.
Yeah, I'd like to say Android. Fucking pile of crap.
But anyways, like
What?
I said, Laura, go get me a Tim Hortons, will you? Because I've only had one today. I'm
I've had
having
none. I've had
You-
none.
yeah. I usually have about 3 a day, but
It'll do you good to have a break.
He's going through withdrawal.
Yeah, see, I couldn't do that. Because I drink at least a pot of coffee a day, and
yeah.
yeah, if I was drinking that expensive stuff, I'd be more broke than I already am.
Well, it's funny because I drive school bus. So I pick one up on the way to school bus. I have it there. Then I'm done with school bus on the way home. I pick up another one to have here at the chat. Then on the way back to the school bus in the afternoon, I got another one.
There you go.
Tim Hortons have sent out a search party because they're worried about him.
Yeah.
Don't full fucking machine.
I had JW knocking on my door today.
Oh, God. The last time we had them knocking on the door,
It was about 2-3 years ago because of the pandemic. So
yeah, last time I had them knocking on the door, I had them running down the road to get away.
yeah.
Because I asked them if God moves with the times, and they said, yeah. And I said, okay, where's his email address or phone number? Because I want to make a complaint about these idiots that keep knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna.
Look, the intelligent Laura.
The intelligent Laura.
She's trying to find the pictures in the book.
Yeah.
RT
Okay, well, I've got to go.
Okay.
Okay,
manual.
okay, Dominic, thanks for stopping in, buddy.
Yeah, no
Thank
worries.
you.
Yeah,
Other
we'll
things
see
on
you
the
Good
way,
day,
later, Dominic.
Bye bye, all.
Yep.
See you at another time.
All righty. Take
Take
care.
care. Be careful.
Catch you later.
Well, we getting a grand tour of a building there now, Paul, or what?
Yeah, that's the Thomas Edison railway station. That's where Thomas Edison
Yeah.
used to as a boy. You heard the story. He got thrown off the train because he was a vendor selling snacks and stuff to people going to Detroit. That's the railway station they used to go from.
Oh, okay.
Thomas Edison Depot Museum. It's a museum now.
Okay.
It's all about Thomas Edison.
There you go.
Does it show how he stole the light bulb?
A lot of stuff he stole.
You go inside, it's like a little prison cell. What are you doing?
Getting my coffee machine out the box. What do me do? Just look at it?
Oh, did you get a new cooking machine? Wow. High tech going on over there, Paul.
What's that, Tasmo?
No.
Dolce Gusto and Nespresso in one.
Hey, Paul, I want to share a screen with you. It's kind of funny.
Okay.
When that ship come down, so I thought it would zoom in.
Okay.
And what do you see? This is the ship coming down.
Yeah.
This is that barge last night we watched, or this morning,
Yeah.
with that long, like a log boom behind it, the barge, you
Right.
know?
Right.
That's what that is right there, that dredger.
Wow.
They're showing it on the screen, but they're going to have a direct collision because they're going head on. But it's not even there.
The water containing it. It's
Huh?
I told you that It's not like it used to be.
Well, look at that, Paul. That ship just showed me outside the thing. Look at behind you. There it is there already. It's way off again.
Yep, yeah,
Huh?
yep. It was way up still in the lake, but no, there it is. That's what screwed me up. I went to do a ship this morning, and by the time I got there, the back end of it was already under the bridge heading downriver.
Well, look at
Well,
that,
that's
Paul.
not fair, right?
It's right now, it's showing that it's above that buoy out there.
It is.
Let's not hold that.
There it is already.
Sparky!
Yo, Sparky.
Come on.
Really?
What Sparky want?
Attention.
Don't give it to him.
That's all kinds of animals. They all want attention.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There's Sparky.
Is that what you wanted? You go. You can have them back. I want my coffee machine.
It's still not sat right.
I'll sort it once it's at level.
What kind of machine is it, Laura?
Aldi's brand.
You ever use an air fryer there?
Can't because of the birds.
Oh.
That's going to leak. All right. Come on, then, you.
Come on. She don't want you. She don't want you.
Hey, Gal.
Yeah.
Say hello to Paul.
Ah,
Hey,
From
hey.
Hey,
Are you watching there, Sparky, the show? Sparky.
Sparky, Sparky,
What? There you
Sparky.
go. It flew away. I'm back
Yeah,
up to
she's gone.
Said, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Yeah.
Sparky's a wild one.
Certainly somewhat.
He cuddles up with David most of the time and attacks. He attacks Laura, but then the other day Laura said that Sparky was being nice to her and not nice to David.
Yeah.
don't get the poddy thing.
Well, they all have their
Get burned into a
moods
psychologist and figure
sometimes.
the problem is.
Here you go, guys.
Oh, there's a cockatiel. Number
There's a
two.
few cockatiels.
Three. Holy four.
There's 7 in there.
7. Wow.
And then there's 4 zebra finches in the big cage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You got-
The zebra finches get the big cage because they don't come out, so they need a lot of flight room.
Yeah.
The cockatiels, they get to come out every day, so they only need a smaller cage.
Sparky's always out.
And Sparky's always out, so she didn't really need a cage.
What are you doing? What?
I don't get why this didn't load in Zoom.
What are you doing?
He froze up there, Dave. Your video.
Yeah, it's because I've just gone to another page.
Oh,
I'm just trying to find out why
Why are you standing
the
on
Android
her
Zoom,
tail?
the Zoom app doesn't work.
Why are you standing on her
Oh,
tail?
there you go.
There was something missing out of this box.
yeah. Ron Lockwood wanted to try to go on with Rodney Bell this morning on his phone. And because they used StreamYard, he couldn't get on. But yet he come over to Zoom, bang, he won real quick.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah, stop. It's just somebody walking by with a dog, for crying out loud.
Oh, mine do the same thing. That's why I got the windows blocked. They can't see out the front. Yeah,
Well,
otherwise-
she can sense them. She could be out laying in the backyard. All of a sudden, she jumps up and runs to the gate and starts barking
yeah,
before
Oh,
they ever get there.
yeah. Well, she can hear him coming. Oh, Dave and Laura, and gonna have them twice. Cool.
What? What do you want?
If I do
What do you
this,
want?
there we go. Get room.
What do you want? What do you
Hello.
want? You think you want attention? You think you have to have attention?
Okay, so Curtis said
Yes, I know,
we
lady.
might like this.
Attention to
Get a new tab. Okay, I gotta go out of here.
what?
Oh my grouper, look at that shark. Oh. Oh,
Yeah, there is. There's a put. The doctor just put things missing, David.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want?
Take it back tomorrow.
You know where the receipt is?
What do you want?
hey, Paul, look at this.
Oil girl.
Oh my grouper, look at that shark. It's an underwater ROV. Okay.
Yeah.
But look at this. The shark's going at.
Oh, yeah.
Going at another shark.
That looks like a sailfish by the looks of it.
They're cannibals.
Like a sailfish, yeah.
That was missing.
But they're definitely going after it.
Wow, look at that, eh? Well, at least they'll have dinner, clean up the mess. Wow, look at them going at that, eh?
Are you
No one
guys
asked me your
mean
opinion.
outside?
What's she got on her boat?
You know,
Wow.
you guys are a pain.
Just a minute. Where's the microphone on this darn thing?
So I'm getting there.
I'll be back
don't-
in a few.
I don't think using the.
Take it back.
Oh, for God's sake. I thought you had 50 quid then.
It would have been your 50 quid anyway.
Well, that's good video quality, isn't it?
Oh, geez, eh? But that looks like quite a large ROV there, right there, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at this. Look at this, Paul.
Yep.
Fish hanging out the mouth of that one. What's
Got
that?
another one. He's trying to get away. He's not going to get far.
What's that, a grouper? Huh?
Yep.
Looks like a small shark or something he's got in there. By the V tail, like the tail,
Yeah,
eh?
he's got a V tail. Yeah.
What are you doing?
He must have grabbed a hold of one of those little ones that was feeding over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ew, what was on your beak?
Right back, Paul. I got to pitch a couple more peanuts out.
Oh, they're not going to starve, Paul.
Yeah, but they're knocking on the door.
Oh,
Give it in. I don't think so.
Wait till he opens the door and finds it's all starlings.
Let's kiss. Yeah.
I tell you what, this Zoom app is crap.
That's not the actual Zoom app you're using.
It is.
No, that's not the Zoom app.
Yes, it is. I got it to work.
Oh, you got it to work.
But you have to have your camera in a separate screen.
It doesn't on mine. Get a decent phone.
And get decent something in a minute, woman.
I see Marie S. was over there watching that ship going by. She's looking at the chat. She might swing over here after that ship. Hey, Jody, welcome.
Wrong shots.
Them damn squirrels are costing me about $100 a week.
Like Mia don't cost you that, Paul.
What?
The Mia don't cost you that much.
Well, with their vet bills.
That-
she does.
yeah.
Got to be careful. There's a sharp object inside there.
She's my baby. She's worth it.
Oh, I guess my dogs are still outside. Or aren't you?
Ear piercer.
Pod.
Yep, I can hear Vader barking.
First.
Vader's howling, huh?
Yeah, he's making a noise.
My son carry this properly. Sparky, you can let me pick it up.
Drone shots. Hey, how you doing, Jody?
She keeps coming up, comes in the house, comes up to the base of the stove and looks up. Because that pot of spaghetti still's in there. I got it
Oh,
covered, but I'm waiting for it to cool down, then I can put it in the fridge. So,
Well,
no, hey, Jody, I still think that what Paul needs to do is have a little hazard trip thing, where they go through everything. They got to work for their peanuts,
Well, I wouldn't plug that in if I were
They
you.
go through, yeah.
that would take some training, and I'm not into that.
Oh, they train themselves. Just set up a mate
Bobby!
and they figure out how to do it. Whoa, Bill, how you doing, buddy? Oh, you surviving the storm or what?
Yeah, Bill, we're waiting to hear some storm stories.
Yeah, wow. Bill was kind of wondering if you're okay and everything. Figured you might not have hydro or something.
I put one in. Go to the Nespresso. Come here.
I'll be right back, Paul.
Okay.
How'd you hear us?
If I were them, I'd be muting me. I think I'm gonna. How do I mute this darn thing?
Bill says he don't know how long he'll be here. He's only got power for only don't know how long. But it's bad. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've been watching stuff all day, even the Weather Network. They were showing a lot of videos and live feeds from down there. Yeah, it wasn't good. There's a lot of houses being washed out. Seeing Port of Bass. Yeah.
All
Well,
right. Now, dogs
I
have
heard
been out.
about that too there, Bill. I heard that one person was missing. So that must be, it was a woman. Yeah. How could you get swept from a basement? I don't know yet, but that'd be pretty bad.
Now, you all happy you went outside, you barked at the neighbor dogs.
Yeah.
You should be good to go for a little while. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at the head on that thing.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, going good, Justin. Yeah. When did you finally get home yesterday?
Around
Back in a minute, guys.
33.
Okay, David.
Yeah.
And that was with me stopping.
One
at
look
Walmart,
at it,
too.
do you?
Yeah.
And I had to fix the freaking lawnmower today. Jesus Christ.
That's never fun.
That lawnmower I just bought, the freaking front wheel came off. And
Yeah.
so Sarah lost the nut in the grass. We couldn't find it because it fell off while she was pushing it. And so I had some nuts. I went to go look at it and the freaking bolt's completely stripped.
No
So
kidding.
I had to go to, ran to Walmart for me real quick and grabbed me a die kit so I could rethread it.
Yeah.
So I rethreaded it and put a brand new bolt on or nut on it.
Oh,
That's,
hopefully it'll hold
that's
up.
when having a metal detector comes in real handy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, right.
There it is. Yeah.
Except if it was stripped, you wouldn't have been able to put the bolt back on
Well,
anyway.
see,
You'd
I
have-
had to go get this
True.
and rethread it.
Why couldn't you just get a whole new bolt? Not worry
No,
about-
because it's a self-propel lawnmower.
Oh.
So it's the side that propels the wheel, and it
Okay.
I would have had to replace the whole assembly.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, you can get that proper
was-
bolt for the front wheel. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like 25 hours for the kit. No, I'll just keep it because you never know when I
Okay.
might need it again. So
Yeah.
there's been a few times where I could have used a rethreader and didn't have one. So figure might as well get a set of it while I need it. So what's up,
Oh.
Wayne, Bill, Jody, Curtis?
Yeah, Bill's been having a hard time out where he is. He just got hydrovac. He doesn't know how long he'll be here for sure. But that one woman who swept from her basement, he said the whole house and basement swept out to sea, and she was in it. So
Oh, wow.
What did they get? I don't.
The hurricane.
Hurricane Fiona.
Where's
He's
he at?
up in Newfoundland and hurricane hit it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where the hell's Newfoundland?
It's
I thought
northern.
Told you,
All the way up the Canadian East Coast.
Oh, it was that one that was right before this one that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was confusing me yesterday. I was like, that thing hasn't even hit Florida yet. What the hell's he talking about?
Yeah, no, this is the old one.
Okay. I was about to say.
Then went straight north.
Yeah, okay.
And I think it landed on a Category 2 hurricane when it hit. It's one of the worst storms they've had on the East Coast.
Yeah, first it hit Nova Scotia and then Newfoundland.
I was about to say, I thought my geographical
Yeah.
knowledge was all screwed up. Maybe Canada was below the United States.
Yeah. There you go.
No, this one guy I watched sometime, he was doing a live news feed on it, and I kept I think aggravating his moderators because I kept asking them to check the weather in Dildo, Newfoundland.
Oh.
I don't think they liked my question, but it is a real town in Newfoundland, so.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, Bill. I thought you guys were talking about the hurricane now. I was like, wait a minute, where the hell's Newfoundland at?
Yeah, well, there's a place up in Newfoundland called Conception Bay.
We have
Is that anywhere near Dildo?
Yeah, could be. Yeah, there is a dildo. I remember that. Yep.
Yeah.
there's that one that is supposed to hit us at a 3, so
Yeah. What, next week sometime, they figure?
I think it's
Oh, are you in Florida?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
center of Florida.
Yeah, I've got a good friend that lives in Orlando, and I told him the other day, it looks like y'all are going to get a hurricane.
Yeah, it's
I'm
about 40
surprised
miles
it's
from
not
here.
us this time.
That's about an hour drive from here. I'm right between Tampa and Orlando.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. That's another place over in Newfoundland. It's called And Come by Chance.
Jesus. Somebody was watching too much Pornhub when they decided to name the cities. Jesus.
Well, it's them newfies. They ain't the brightest, At least that's what I've heard.
Uh-oh.
But a beautiful place, though. It's gorgeous, Newfoundland.
Well, that's what Beauchard always says is the newfies aren't too bright. So, I'm just taking Beauchard's word for it.
So David would like this. I kind of pissed off this Scottish dude the other day. He was a gamer and I was in his chat. Some guy was like, "Oh, you sound like you're Australian." He got real pissed. And then I was like, "No, you sound more like Welsh." Then he got really mad. He freaking timed me out.
Who are you upsetting now, Justin?
Oh yeah, when I called that dude, I told that dude from Scotland that he sounded like he was from Welsh.
From Wales. Oh my God.
He fucking flipped and he timed me out in his chat.
Yeah, well, I can kind of understand that. The Scotchman getting upset over that.
Scotchmen get upset over anything.
Well, he got a little ticked when the first guy said he sounded like he was Aussie.
Why else do you think they walk around in skirts that they call kilt?
Now my family came from Scotland way back in the 1700s, and I know my dad and me, we all have tempers, and I can kind of understand it, Kind of like the Irish, they have tempers too.
Justin, do you know what a Glasgow kiss is?
Yeah. There you go, Bill.
No.
I just got to prove them wrong.
Well, put it this way. Never ask for one from a Scottish dude. You'll be flaked out on the floor. It's a headbutt.
Yeah, Bill, they're probably
I don't think I'd care for that.
I really think Bill was on the naming committee for the cities. It sounds like something Bill would name the cities.
So, what do you have for a work schedule next week there?
I haven't heard shit
Oh.
from anybody, so I have no idea, to be honest with you. Nobody's called me or said anything, so. I mean, my boss has my personal phone too, so you can call me on either one. So my work phone or that one. I haven't gotten a call from anybody. So.
Probably haven't decided what he's going to
Most
do.
likely, we're not going to be working because the governor's already declared a state of emergency. So that's automatically going to shut all work down. DOT's not going to allow nobody out there working. So
Yeah.
I
What you got a
heard
state of emergency for?
did that.
They got their
It's
own
just a
hurricane
precaution.
coming there to Florida.
yeah,
But
we're
he-
getting it's going to be like 3 when it hits us.
Yeah, as long as it's
But what speed of the winds is that then?
Hold on, let me look it up so I can give you the exact.
I think that's like a minimum 120, I think, to hit
25, I think.
3. Something like that. It's a pretty good blow job, I know that.
So what you mean to say is it's a Scottish breeze
Yeah, yeah.
because they get winds like that every day of the week.
That's why don't blow away over there.
That could qualify.
Okay, so category 1, 74 to 95. A category 2 is 96 to 110. Category 3 is 111 to 129.
Okay.
A 4 is 130 to 156, and then a 5 is 156 or 157 and higher.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Number 5 is hold on to your ass because you're going for a ride.
Yeah. Cat 5 is get the you know what out.
And for all the, if anybody wants to know in kilometers, a category 3 is 178 to 208 kilometers.
Bill
Yeah.
said they got 160 mile-an-hour winds in spots on the island right now. That's about 100 mile an hour. And
We
blowing
don't-
houses apart and snapping trees off. I know, I've seen trees uprooted and everything there.
I would say we don't get overly concerned unless it's like a 3 or higher. A 1 or
Right,
2 is pretty
right.
manageable. I mean, you just sit in your house and wait it out.
Yeah.
But you get up to like, especially a 4 or 5, that's when you really got to be concerned because that's when roofs can come off and everything else.
Yeah, I know in my area, cat 3 and above, that's when everyone gets excited. And we seem to get one of those around every 20 years or so. Yeah,
What?
Camille, then Katrina and all that, about every 25 years, I think.
Well, I know the fence guys, they're all excited about this, right? Because they put up all those cheap ass plastic fences.
There
And
you
it's
go.
going to come through and wipe them all out. And it's big money for them to come back through and replace them all.
Well,
all
that's
the
job
insurance checks.
security.
Right. And you know, they're just waiting lined up at the border of Georgia. They're like,
Right.
yeah.
Right, right.
And come in like a big ass convoy ready to put everybody's fences back up.
Yep, that's about right. Yeah, I've been keeping my eye on Ian out there, but thankfully they're keeping the track over there towards y'all.
Well, unfortunately, the European model shows it coming directly towards us, and that's the most accurate out of all of them.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and I love, like I was saying yesterday on, I don't remember who show, was it on Match Show?
Did you say the European model?
Is the most accurate? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
tends to be the most accurate one.
Yeah, but you pissed off the Scottish and the Welsh, so it might not be.
But see, what I love is when they all pretty much get super like in agreement where it's going to go, and they'll be all tightened up, right? Nice
Yeah.
spaghetti model, but then you'll have like one that just shoots off out of nowhere. It's like, what the hell is that one doing?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
That's
the last model I looked at this afternoon, all the spaghetti models were pretty much in agreement.
Yeah, I just looked at it a little while ago, and they were all tightened up, but there was one that was like shooting off towards Mexico. I was like, what the hell? It's like, don't worry about that little guy. He's all right.
Yeah, he's just drunk, you know.
Well, see, because of storm coming there, or Ian, I guess you call it. It's going to go to a hurricane. But NASA's going to take that new rocket, that Artemis. They're going to put it back into the shop.
Yeah, well, that way they can find whatever screwed up on it again. Because
I think
I'm
that-
sure something will screw up.
I think isn't SpaceX putting one up actually any time right
Well,
now?
it's- the thing is SpaceX just so much more advanced than NASA at this point.
Oh,
I
gee.
mean, they've dumped so much private money into it that, well, that's the thing. That's the difference between government money and private money, right? With private money, you're expected to get results.
He-
And so
Right.
these guys are on their shit, making sure they're getting everything correct and right. Like when they
Whoa,
blew,
look at that. Tim Hortons. There's always time for Tim Hortons.
Oh, it's got Costa coffee in it.
Yeah, that's one thing. I used to work for the government, and but most of my career I spent in the private sector, and
Yeah.
I would tell some of the guys I worked with, I'm like, you guys got it so easy because, I've worked in the real world. They expect results.
Oh, yeah.
They expect you to actually work for a living. Government work, you don't have to do anything, and they pay you.
well, that's why they outsource all their military. That's why you got like,
Oh, you know what,
Raytheon and all
now.
those guys.
Now,
How are you going to make this hot chocolate?
on that, I
No,
got
I'll
to go
have a cup of tea,
against that because, I was in the Army,
Plug it back in.
I never cared for them doing the
You
outsourcing.
should unplug the other one because that's the machine.
That's not the other one's the
Well, I'm saying if you left that up to the military to build all that shit themselves, though, it wouldn't. Well, see, with those
Well, yeah.
companies, they have to make a profit, so they got to get it right. Not
Yeah,
to say they
the-
get everything right, but they do tend to get a lot of it
Right. The military doesn't build the equipment.
right. They just
You know,
tell them what they want it to do. and
They
don't
they
expect them to do it.
definitely know how to kill and blow shit up. So that's what the military is good at,
That's for sure. Can't deny that.
Yeah, the rocket's supposed to, well, they're going to go live in 20 minutes. So for
I thought
SpaceX,
they delayed it.
not for SpaceX. It's supposed to go here shortly.
Our news says it's been delayed.
Oh, is it? I don't know.
I mean, the best thing that ever happened with the space
18,
program
30
is it's
hours,
been
and that's it.
privatized more.
Let me have a look. See,
Yeah, that puts NASA under pressure to actually produce
Do something.
something that
Right.
actually works.
Well, that's why they pretty much have been on the heels of SpaceX. I mean, they
Yeah.
pretty much are working hand in hand with them now because they kind of lit a fire under NASA's ass.
Right,
oh wait, it's the NASA moon rocket that's been delayed.
right.
Like
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
new
Artemis.
spacesuits.
Artemis won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, Artemis 1 rocket was expected to launch from Kennedy Space Center in Florida on Tuesday. It's now expected to launch from Canada on Wednesday when it
I was
lands.
about to say blow up.
But they just blasted another one off at Vandenberg there, Delta 4 Heavy, 71 minutes ago. They put one up.
You know what the best thing about SpaceX is they don't rely on any outside parts for their rockets like NASA does. NASA relies on those Russian
Yeah.
engines, where SpaceX builds all their own stuff here. in
Bye,
the
Laura.
US. I love when SpaceX gave Russia the big middle finger when they were threatening to leave the astronaut up there. They said, "We don't need you. We'll just go up there and get them ourselves."
Justin, I've got some good news for you.
What?
Laura can't call you a twat anymore.
Why?
It won't let me put it 3 times in the chat and it won't let me. There you
Yeah.
go.
It's weird. Sometimes it lets
got
you do
around
it,
it.
and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, she trying every way to put it. Spaces, full stops. It won't go through.
Let me that one.
Have you tried? Yeah, sometimes it will let me put it in chats, and then sometimes it blocks it. I guess it's just the way their algorithms feel on that day.
I got a 48-hour ban off Twitter the other day.
I got
Somebody
banned.
somebody posted some porn that is illegal. In most of the places across the world. So I reported it. And Twitter came back and said it didn't violate their terms and conditions.
Of course they didn't.
Yeah. So I replied back to them and said, if I knew who you was, I'd give you a fucking slap round the face for that. Next thing you know, I got a reply back saying you've breached Twitter's terms and conditions. You're banned for 48 hours. And that came back within like 3 minutes of me sending it.
I got banned from Facebook for 24 hours because Tim went in the strip club on GTA during a live stream. And so they banned me for 24 hours because it went against their terms. It was nudity. I was like, it's cartoon titties. Who cares? Seriously.
Yeah, really.
Tim was getting a lap dance and rubbing up on a stripper on GTA, and they didn't like that. But you know, Twitch is bad for that too. That's why a lot of people weren't doing Cyberpunk. They weren't doing Cyberpunk videos because YouTube and everybody was getting them for nudity because there's a lot of nudity in that game.
Where's my drink?
Yeah, there is.
And Twitch is just touchy anyway.
Oh, the
They'll
milky
get
hot
you-
chocolate.
You know, they were banning guys for not having shirts on strings
Oh.
because they didn't have a t-shirt on. Like they just were,
Yep.
and Twitch was banning them for it.
Well,
Saying
God
it's
help them.
nudity.
I think it's later this month or early next month when they have free the nipple day.
Oh yeah, we'll also see how that goes.
Yeah. Twitch, yeah. Twitch, TikTok, and Facebook have no female female members anymore. Hashtag free the nipple. Well, that ain't making me a drink.
Oh, see, Bill, at least we're here. We don't have to worry about that too bad. All the new houses are built out of cinder block, so.
Yeah, but knowing the Americans, it'll be cinder block that's just stacked up against each other, just leaning up against each other like that.
Yeah, like a lot of the new houses, pretty much the building code now is it has to be a minimum one layer of cinder block as your walls, and then they frame it around the cinder block to make it look like a regular house, right? They do the framing on the inside, and then they put just siding on the outside to cover it up.
It's basically it's just a prefab.
I mean, they build it by hand, but yeah, they literally just deliver pallets of bricks, and then bricklayers come in and just build the walls.
It makes me laugh over here. We've just had the massive tower block fire, and they're going to increase safety regulations, and they've approved that you can now build blocks of flats out of prefab. So these are built in a factory out of wood, taken to site on a lorry, and just stacked on top of each other.
Oh yeah, that's that. They've been doing that in Japan for years. They build prefab blocks, and then they just build the blocks up to make a high rise. They actually have one that was built back in the 70s, I want to say, in Japan, and you would buy a modular piece of the building, and then they were supposed to, over time, they were supposed to take them out and replace them, but they never did, and now the building's falling apart, so there's only a couple people that still live in it. But it was really cool. Like the modulars came with like the bathrooms, the kitchens, had a full like electronics area.
Yeah, that's what they're doing over here. Everything's built in, and it just comes on a lorry, and they just clip the wires together.
Yep.
You know, like a plug, and it's like it's a disaster waiting to happen.
They have those.
There was discussion down in Florida that Legoland was going to build Legoland modular homes, and where the seniors could live there.
What?
Made out of Legos, giant Legos.
I never heard of that.
Yeah,
that's all we need.
Can I just ask, why the seniors? Isn't Legoland for kids?
Well, yeah, but there's someplace to stick the grandparents.
I
I'd
don't
be
know.
very concerned about that.
Well, obviously they didn't do it, but there was discussion about it.
Well, you
Yeah,
know, they
but-
do.
Well, if the house blew apart from a hurricane, you put it back together.
Yeah, you just
Yeah, but if you turn your heating up too much, it reshapes itself.
yeah.
It's plastic.
I just got a big old Lego guy at the guard shack. He's guarding your
Sometimes,
neighborhood.
yeah, one. Little bastard.
Well, you know what's cool though is at the Walmarts, the two Walmarts here in my town, because Legoland's right between them. They're 5 miles apart. Legoland actually takes some of their display models down to each store and they'll display them for a couple months.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they'll come pick them up, but you'll go in the back and the back room where all the merchandise is, like the warehouse area, and they'll have a big old case back there that they shipped it in to bring it down there. And one year they had Woody from Toy Story in my Walmart. They had him there for a few months.
It's a bit misleading, wasn't he?
Well, you
Wasn't
got
it? It was
any
plastic.
Star Wars fans would have shit themselves if they would have saw what I saw a couple months ago at Legoland. I remember telling Paul and them about that. They had a full like the full ships from the movies
Yeah.
that were like the size of a fucking Prius, and they just had them thrown outside in the back, like back where the customers don't go, you know, the people don't go.
Yeah.
Behind those huge big fences. They had them just thrown out there, and they were all falling apart and everything. And like when they were, and they're done with them, dude, they just chuck them out in the back in this big pile and leave them there. And then they slowly start rotting away. It's like, Jesus, you know how much those Star Wars Legos would have went for if they would have like did it for a charity or something and auctioned them?
Oh yeah.
Probably $1 million for one of those. I mean, it's the size of a Prius. That's big.
Yeah.
Guys would pay big money for those.
Yeah, I don't know where he is tonight there, Bill.
Who knows? David's got an erratic schedule sometimes. His work.
Yeah, AZ's been
He's
busy. I'm sure.
Well, he's been working on his printer. He's been doing all kinds of stuff. So yeah, he's been pretty busy lately.
That's one thing I need to get at some point is a 3D printer, but I'll add
Laura
that
says
to the
good night
long
to you
list
all.
of things I can't afford right now.
Good night, Laura, but we'll be listening for you because you get mad because we're talking too loud.
Yeah. Should be in the chat in a minute
Yeah.
to insult
hobby-
Justin.
What hobbies are you into now?
I heard Laura say she wants the Manamana.
Oh, is that what she wants?
Oh hell.
Justin was hoping we were going to get by without that, Paul. What do you think, Paul?
What? Banana. Ah, what's that?
Yeah, Laura's going nighty night, and she wants a phenomena.
Oh,
And Justin sat there thinking, if I could fucking fire a gun through the internet, I'd teach that bitch a lesson.
That'll
I'm
put
American.
Laura
I would
high
never
on-
do-
high
never
on
say
Justin's
such a thing.
list, won't it? Okay, you ready, Paul?
I'm ready.
Phenomena, do 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 do. Phenomena, do 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 do. Phenomena, do 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 do.
Wayne said, "Oh God, no."
Oh, you faded out then.
The what?
You faded out on the end, and then here you go. Banana at the end.
Oh, really? Phenomena.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh man, I could have muted him the whole time too. Damn it.
Damn the luck.
You could have saved the whole world of internet. The pain.
Well, Laura's happy. And
Yeah, she's
David,
still-
it's your mission in life to make Laura happy, right?
No, it's my mission in life to just cope with Laura.
Cope with Laura.
I know how that goes. I've been married for almost 26 years now. If I would have killed her, I would have been paroled by now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just saying, you know.
Any particular reason why you're throwing stuff at me?
Anything at you, and it definitely wasn't that.
I know it wasn't.
I threw something soft at you.
I didn't throw anything at you, and it definitely wasn't that, which means yes, you did throw something at me.
Yeah. Something just came back into the room.
For over 90 million songs on demand, say try Amazon Music Unlimited.
No,
Here's
you're all
Lana
right.
Lana from The Muppet Show by London Music Works on Amazon Music.
Oh my God.
Just want to
Might need to take another dab there, Bill.
Yeah. Just want to point something out to you. Not all humans are this crazy.
Oh my God.
Alexa, please stop.
Bill said, I feel like I'm having an acid flashback.
It worked. I'll have to remember that from now on. As soon as he starts, just shout, Alexa, please stop.
It worked.
Stick a knife in my ears.
We got 3/4 through the song.
Yeah, half of that I was sat here going.
Well, you gotta make Laura happy.
No, she is happy. She's got a new coffee machine. Why we need a new coffee machine, no one knows, because it only makes the same coffee that we already fucking had.
Oh, where were you at last night, JD?
Well, you know, hey, getting a new coffee maker, that's something I do probably once a year. Because they last me about a year and then they break.
Well, the discussion about coffee all started because of Tim Hortons. And they had a Tim Hortons over there in the UK,
Coffee.
close to where David is. David decided he would take Laura for a treat to go to Tim Hortons, and they each got a little dinky sandwich, something to drink, and it was $40.
And you know, David complained about the price. He does every time they go out.
Oh, I can believe that. I know I'd be throwing a pitch fit.
Yeah.
Oh, go to Panera Bread sometime. Jesus
No,
Christ,
thanks.
they're fucking expensive.
Them
Exactly,
and
your mum. She went to
Starbucks, and I stay away from all them places.
Yeah, she went to Popeyes the other month and bought a chicken burger for 15 quid. 15 pounds.
What the
Right?
hell's a
It was
chicken burger?
It was a piece of chicken in a bap.
A chicken sandwich.
sandwich? Oh, okay.
Chicken sandwich. Yeah.
You know, now I gotta say, I love Popeye's spicy chicken sandwiches. So, you know, that one I'll go along with. But I think here the combo only costs like $11. They used to be like $8, and now that our buddy Brandon is in the White House, the prices have went up. Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah.
Oh, I passed a sign on the way back from freaking from Yulee, and there was a big ass billboard that somebody paid, and it said, "Let's go, Brandon," and it showed a picture of Biden and Camilla, and something about "I'm with idiot" or something. They had some shirts on. I couldn't stop and take a picture because I was on this major freeway. So
Let's see.
I saw it last minute. I was laughing.
Well, Paul,
My dog, let's go, Brandon.
Paul,
Yeah.
all is forgiven. I'd rather have Manama now than politics.
Yeah.
Went.
Our government the other day decided to have a mini budget, right, to try and rescue the pound from near collapse and save the country from super inflation. They cut the taxes for the top 1% earners and raised the taxes for the lowest earners.
Sounds about right.
The pound has plummeted. It is now near relative level with the dollar. Inflation is going to go through the darn roof.
Yeah.
It already is.
Well,
It's trickling
maybe-
down around the world. That's for sure.
Maybe part of that is because now you got to put Charles on all your bills. You know,
It's going to take
Just
4 to
saying.
6, 4 or 6 years to 4 to 6 years.
What, they have to switch the currency?
Yeah.
Okay, this is over in the UK, Tim Hortons. Original blend brew coffee, $2.29, but it doesn't say what size it is.
Laura,
probably one of them little.
do you send the
dinky cups.
prices here? I want you to get back down to that Tim Hortons and tell me I want my fucking money back. The hell?
Yeah, right here. 'Cause I
Well,
just, there's a Tim Hortons menu in the UK.
yeah, but it could be. It's like here though too. Prices are different in different areas.
Hey, what was that Americano?
Donut, 12 assorted, 12 old fashioned, $23. Holy fuck.
£23.
No, 20 pounds.
What the freak is a Timbits?
Tim Dix.
Oh,
It's Tim Jackson on a Friday night after a few pints.
Oh hell!
Timbits are what they used to be. They, when they used to punch the donut holes out, they
Oh, I love
roll them
donut
and
holes.
stuff and bake them or cook them.
Oh,
Sound like some fresh donut holes from Krispy Kreme.
Yep.
kind of doesn't sound right to me, but you know.
Do you guys have
Um,
Krispy Kremes over there, David?
Yes, we have them.
Do they have
let's
the light
see.
in the window that says like hot and refresh or whatever?
Yeah.
Whatever.
You can get 12 Krispy Kreme donuts for £25.
Gee,
Or right next to them, you can get the Sainsbury's or Tesco's version, which are exactly the same thing, just in a Tesco's box, for £5. I'll take the Tesco's one, thanks.
Cheapskate.
yeah.
I'm not paying for the bloody name.
Donuts, anyways.
Oh, we got them as well. They're appearing up everywhere. And Wendy's.
Wendy's hot and juicy.
yep.
5 Guys have turned up with a freaking £27 burger.
Five Guys is good, but I don't think it's worth their price.
It's
Just saying.
definitely not worth their price. They opened one up right next to McDonald's. And I'm going to be honest, I'd rather go McDonald's.
Wow.
Excuse me?
I don't have a real high opinion of McDonald's, but you know.
Or do I?
I did
McDonald's.
like the movie The Founder though. It was a good movie.
But I'm gonna put something into perspective here. Because Laura had won a few things on the McDonald's monopoly over here, we had a whole McDonald's meal each, and it only cost us £2.69. Compare that to Tim Hortons, £30 the other week. And yet we had fries, a burger each. Well, I had a wrap and she had a burger, and a hot drink.
Mackerel. Me and my wife, we used to go to McDonald's. We both get a number one, which is a Big Mac, fries, and a drink. But we used to get the chocolate milkshake, and it cost us $25 for two of us for a meal. That's just ridiculous.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, for a hamburger and french fries? Come on. I quit going there. I haven't been there in a long time. I like McDonald's. But
Are your Big Macs not on the Saver meal deal?
oh,
No, I don't think they are.
They are over here.
Yeah.
Big Mac, fries, and a Coke is, I think it's $4.99.
Oh, no.
£4.99. So
Oh no, the Big Mac alone here is like $5.
Yeah, and that's outrageous
Mac.
because their patties are so small
Micro.
and thin.
They're micro small.
yeah, well, a Big Mac on its own is £1.99.
If I go to McDonald's, it's got to be like a double quarter pounder.
So we've worked out how to get the vegetarian wrap on the discount every day, because they do a wrap of the day, which is $1.99 for the wrap and chips. And we found out that if you go into on the little displays, select it and click customize, you take out the chicken and swap it for the veggie patty, the veggie goujons. And then you got the vegetarian wrap. I'm sure McDonald's will cotton on one day. Maximum impacts adventures, lol. Oh. I just want to point something out to you all you guys. Laura said she was going to bed. She's in the chat.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, well we expect that. She's pleasing us, not you.
Wow.
Well, let me ask you something too. Now, your portion sizes are actually smaller over there than over here, right?
Nope, exactly the same size as yours now.
Because I know a lot of times in a lot of other countries, the portion sizes usually are smaller than what we would get here.
Do they have free unlimited refills?
No, we don't have that.
Yeah, see, that's pretty much standard anywhere you go, unless it's like orange juice or milk.
Right.
We don't
The
do a
only thing
small.
they charge you more for. But soda, water, all that shit, it's just unlimited. Unless you go to a theme park, then they give you like two.
Right.
Oh yeah.
They charge you like $25 for a cup,
Their
and then
Big
you only
Mac
get
will
two
be
refills.
exactly the same. Well, they just said the small little pates.
It's slightly bigger than ours.
No.
Wait
To
for
be
it.
fair, Bill, to be fair, David has argued against that particular argument about the making vegetables taste like meat.
They can shove that fucking corn, fake chicken, bacon, whatever they want to call it, back up their rear ends.
There you go.
Yeah, because David has always David has always said that he doesn't understand why some vegans do that. They'll if they don't want to eat bacon, but yet they'll make something that tries to taste like bacon.
Right.
Right.
The question has to be, as a vegan, how could you trust someone like McDonald's or Burger King that make the chicken, the fake chicken, more like real chicken? You couldn't spot the difference. Yeah, they don't have different burgers out the back. They just chuck the same one in it. It's the same thing. The chicken's probably fake anyway.
Well, it's definitely processed out the yin yang.
See this, Paul?
Yep.
Angie.
But is that Angie's new logo or something?
I don't know.
Let's go adventures.
I wonder how she got that picture.
Huh?
Definitely interesting.
Yeah. That's funny.
That's surprising, JD, since you rebuild your cars every other day.
Well, see, when he flies a drone, he thinks he's in the car, right? Then when he's in the car, he thinks he's a drone.
Well, he said my local hobby shop just doesn't keep up with the stock well enough. I think he's just buying too much of it. And then he gets pissed when they don't have the stuff that he needs. It's like, dude, we just sold you all 30 of those yesterday. Like, we can't keep that many in stock. Like,
Well, technically, if the system was working correct, as soon as he buys the 30, he should be ordering new ones in.
well, no, what I'm saying though is he's the type that would buy out all 30 and come back the next morning and be like, I need 30 more. Yeah, that's how that's how most point of sale systems work in retail. But you do have like between a 3 to 1 week window in between it ordering and you actually receiving it.
Right.
What's up, JD? We were looking for you last night, man.
Because a lot of places do the just-in-time delivery. They don't order them until they're out.
Well, see, the way Walmart's would do it is it would order it when it got to a case amount.
Right.
So when there was a case amount sold, then it would reorder another case.
Justin used to be a Walmart manager.
Yeah, and
I know,
Walmart has
Kayla.
distribution centers all over the place. So basically, if they order it, they get it the next day.
Exactly.
Like I know POS systems with retail pretty well. That's what I used to do is manage inventory. I would have anywhere between $250,000 to $2 million worth of inventory at one time.
That's why I quit going to Walmart years and years and years ago, because I used to be a truck driver and I can remember delivering to Walmart distribution centers and seeing how they treated truck drivers. And I said, never again.
Oh, they treat their own drivers really good. It's
their own
Swift
drivers
and
and
shit.
good.
Yeah, it's the Swift drivers and all, because Swift are pretty much is 90% of the driver base.
Yeah,
now.
nowadays.
I remember.
You guys see what JD had to say? I didn't know he had any lady friends.
Damn. That cut the bone there.
Well, it must have been a good night, because he came into our channel, Paul, remember, and he said, I can't stay because I got to clean the house because I'm having company.
And now we know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it was real bad is Swift. Man, Walmart almost took them under a couple of years ago. They got into a tiff with Swift over something, a contract or something. And since Swift pretty much put 90% of their eggs in one basket running all Walmart shit, Walmart told them they told them if they didn't meet their demands on this contract or whatever, they were going to just stop using them overnight. That would have fucking killed Swift right there.
Don't even get me started on Swift.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they're fucking got some bad drivers. I'll tell you what.
Well, student with idiot for trainer, slow wagon in fast traffic. I mean, that company, 99% of the time, if you see a truck in the ditch or something, it's a Swift.
Oh yeah.
It used to be JB Hunt. Now Swift is taking over that.
Yeah, but you know why JB Hunt painted one of the end of the trailer yellow? So they knew what end to back under.
You heard about why JB Hunt quit hauling doubles, didn't you?
No.
Because they kept knocking the top trailer off when they'd go under an overpass.
Well, I used to work for Asda, which is the Walmart of America. It's not anymore. They sold it out. But when I worked there, my first night in the warehouse, they forgot to tell me one important point.
What your job
Don't
is?
piss off the drivers. And I did. I did, because he backed up onto the back door, and I was told that once the lorry was tipped, tell the driver, and he should finish his brake and go. I didn't really think they meant that once the lorry's tipped, that's it, the driver has to go. So this first lorry pulls on. 7.5 minutes it took me to tip the back of it. Everything off into the warehouse. Went and told the lorry driver, oh, you should have heard him cursing.
Oh, see, like over here, it's if the store manager has an issue with the driver, the store manager is going to win that battle 10 out of 10 times, because he's going to make a phone call to the distribution center and say, why is this truck 2 hours early, or why is it 3 hours late? And then that driver's going to catch hell for it.
Yeah.
Now, we never had that problem. The only problem we had was 4 weeks into me working in the warehouse. This lorry turned up, Wincanton, and I just looked at the sheet and it said 17 pallets. I looked in the back of the lorry, 17 pallets, and I whipped it all off the lorry, put it all in the racking, sent the lorry on his merry way, and then 2 days later, the manager came and asked me why the hell I'd taken a Sainsbury's delivery in the Asda depot.
Oh, JD had a lady friend over last night. Interesting.
Yes.
Should have brought her on Matt's show.
Yeah, I said, but he's a lot better than I am, because I said I cleaned my house, but nobody showed up.
Oh, God, what's Laura messaging me?
You guys should have popped on Matt's show anyway. So, fuck it.
I watched it. My opinion about the first half of the show was different, but because to me it sounds like that guy is just as guilty as the cops and everybody else, because he sounds like he's the type to not give in on anything. So.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yep. Well, you kind of intimated that,
The only thing the one thing I do agree with on that, though, is that technically they don't have a right to prosecute that.
Oh no.
By any means, they don't.
They don't. And the prosecutor, we're getting his version. The prosecutor sounds like she's adult, but.
Well, that's the thing too, is like I said this before, there's too many prosecutors around the country right now that think that they can prosecute and not prosecute what they feel like they want to. And that's not the way you're supposed to be when you're a prosecutor. Even if you don't agree with why you're prosecuting somebody, if it's against the law, you still have to do it. That's right. The oath you took. And that's the reason why DeSantis removed that one DA down here, that district attorney down here, because he wasn't prosecuting cases he should have, because he didn't believe in whatever they were supposed to be prosecuted for. It went against his own personal beliefs, and that's not the way you're supposed to act.
Well, the other thing,
law, same as a judge.
The other thing that kind of turned me off was he said that under the rules he can fly 12 inches away from a person. No,
he was saying that was a standard that was set by the AMA, but it's not a requirement. It was just a recommendation by the AMA. He didn't specify that last night.
And I don't have anything to do with his kind of.
AMA doesn't even like drones anyway.
It was FPV,
The AMA doesn't even like the drone community anyway. Go to an AMA field and pop your drone up and see how long you're there before they start yelling at you. Those guys fucking hate drones. And that's what
they're all about fixed wing.
Like they have there's been times where people said they have gone to AMA fields and guys were cool with them, but I've heard way more horror stories than I have good ones.
Anyway, I watched later on. Adrian was funny as hell.
Justin, I have some good news.
What?
Laura's turned her attention away from you and Dominic, and now bullying JD instead.
Yeah, give him JD.
Oh, nice.
Oh, hey.
Thought it was bad when
And I just want to point out, when you all started watching Laura and saw me, you know, and Laura arguing like we do, you know, which is more or less a laugh. Yeah, we never take it seriously. Yeah. You're all saying that I should give her a break, how she was sweet and innocent and cute and all nice. You ain't saying that now, are you?
Well, it just
Well-
depends on who's being the bigger ass that day.
We always
That's
give-
definitely Laura.
We always
Laura's
give
a big
Laura
ass.
I give Laura the benefit of the doubt, you know?
Well, that's what I was saying,
That's
Wayne.
because she doesn't
wasn't-
pick on you, Paul. That's why.
Because she's my
Well-
buddy.
But Wayne, like I said, though, that wasn't actually a set rule. It was just a recommendation. That was all it was. But there's no actual rule saying this is how far you need to be. You're just not supposed to fly over people unless you're a 107 pilot and you have you have to get a waiver to do that now. If you want to do like a
Canada,
video.
Paul, how many feet do you got to stay away from people?
Laura, you're as sweet as battery acid on an apple.
Like 30 meters or some shit. What is it?
Paul?
Hodges?
Well, it depends on what you're doing. Depends what license. But here, under my advanced license, I can be within 16 feet.
Well, we're talking recreational.
Recreational, I think it's 100 feet. Be both 30 meters.
Yeah, I was going to say 30 meters. I remember somebody saying that because I think it's the same in Australia too, is what Matt was saying. They actually you guys actually have a set rule for that.
I gotta set up an appointment to take my 107 exam probably next month sometime once I get my disability pay.
RB says 50 meters over there, but
Well, what's nice about once you get it,
you got it.
it's an online renewal.
Yeah.
And they give you the answers. They actually, you go online, you take the test, then they say score the test, and they tell you which one's wrong, and they say, then you just back arrow and you go back and you change all the answers.
Well, here in Canada, you just print it all out and it's got the answers at the bottom. You just fill it out, sign it, and you don't even give it to the government. You just carry it with you.
Yeah, they just want your fee.
I don't think there was any money for it.
Oh, no, the renewals, there's always a charge in the state. There's a charge for the original one and a charge for the renewal.
Well, exactly, Wayne. Like you wouldn't do FPV near people that close unless you were like actually doing some kind of like commercial or movie shot or something like that. where
Right,
you knew it was
and-
coming.
Or
Yeah,
giving them a new
what's that
haircut.
If the people that you're flying near are part of
Yeah,
the flying,
Part of-
then it's okay.
Technically, you can fly over people here if they're part of the video. So
Right,
if you're with your
right.
family, you can fly over your family. They can't say nothing about that. You're just not supposed to fly over strangers, pretty much. Like a
But
park.
isn't there a law or a variation of that law right now? You can fly over somebody as long as you don't stop and hover over them or something. You can just zip across.
Yes, you can.
If you're transitioning from one location to another, yeah.
This is what I've always said, right? I don't really care if somebody flies over a highway if they're 300 feet and they're just getting to where they're going and they're not bothering anybody or doing anything stupid. Just cut
Right.
that part out of the video. I don't blame you for going over the highway to go get your shot. Like that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Now, if you're 10 feet over the cars and you're zipping by them, yeah, that's one thing. But,
Right.
if you're 300 feet in the air and you're just going over a major highway real quick just to get to the other side as fast as you can.
Right. And
get
the
your
major
shot.
difference there is it a responsible action or an irresponsible action? You know, are you recklessly endangering someone by, you know, if you fly over, like you say, at 200, 300 feet, that's one thing. If you're flying 5 feet above them, that's a totally different thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not sure, Wayne, because I didn't see the video and I don't remember anybody saying that he buzzed a police boat.
But the one I get a kick out of watching is that Tech Drone Media. Where's he? He's over there in the UK, isn't he? Tech Drone Media.
Yeah, I think so.
But
'Cause we
he's
won't-
getting Karen's coming up to him all the time when it's flying. Every time he turns around, he's got somebody come up to complain about, and he's flying over a field, for Christ's sakes. Well, you're flying over my house.
That's-
No, I wasn't.
'Cause we wanted to watch the video actually last night, Wayne, but apparently he was told that he had to take it down off of social media because it was an ongoing case. So he had to remove it.
Well, his biggest mistake that came out of his mouth, and I don't know whether he just was how factual it was he was on an overpass flying over a lake, and a police officer yelled up at him, "Hey, you're flying too low. Yeah, take it up." And he turned around and said to the police officer, "Well, you got to show me in the rules where that is."
Yeah.
So what's the cop gonna do? You know?
Well, this is the thing too, though, is I don't know.
And then he didn't report it to the FAA, which I told him he should have.
Well, honestly, to be honest with you, I wouldn't even be talking about it until it was all over, especially on social
Well,
media.
except the only thing that I would say is the FAA will clarify it, and if need be, they will send somebody to represent the FAA's interest in court. So
Well,
that
they
don't-
did get a letter from the prosecutor about it.
Yeah.
So,
Hey,
Paul,
DJ.
how did they say that again?
What?
What Paul Murray was talking about? How did they say whatever?
Well, put it this way: if I'd have been him and the police officer said, "Hey, take it up," I'd have replied, "I'm not that sort of bloke. Piss off."
Yeah.
I was actually trying to get Paul to repeat what the person had said when they showed up on the scene.
But, well, it actually was a police officer was observing him, and it was down on along the shoreline, and he was up on. I think he said he was on an overpass.
He was
or-
on a bridge.
A bridge.
How
Police
did the,
officer says you're flying too low. Don't fly that low over the water.
But how did he say it though?
Well, I imagine he's yelling it to him. You know.
I was trying to get you to imitate the police officer as well.
Oh, he wants you to say, "Take it up."
Yeah.
Take it out.
David, I think you might need to clean your gaming chair a little bit. There's bird shit everywhere.
Absolutely pointless, isn't it, Sparky?
Oh my
And that's true, right, Wayne? He shouldn't.
Wow.
That's
any
why I don't
lawyer-
sit back that often. I sit back on this cushion, and that's as far as I go.
Wayne, any lawyer will tell you, no matter what case it is, that you should not discuss it on social media
Yeah.
or anywhere in public or anybody else until the case is over, especially something like that. Like if that prosecutor decided to pull that footage or found out that he was on like Matt's show or somebody else's show talking about it, I mean, that could somehow go against him or screw his case up.
And it doesn't help him if you remember some of the comments he made about the prosecutor about what a dumb broad she was, and he's going to straighten her ass out and all kinds. It's like, and he's doing it on social media.
I would be, I'd be a little hesitant about. So I would wait until it was all over and then have a nice big show.
If any of
and
you
have
get a
everybody
chance, go to Matt's live stream last night. It was at the first part he was in.
So it could be an interesting court case again.
Well, in all reality, he is correct on his side when he says it. You know, they don't have a right to prosecute it because he was following the rules. Well, he says he was. I don't know because I haven't seen the video because we couldn't watch it last night because he had to pull it off of his YouTube. But
Whoever's smoking in that rocket needs to pack it in.
Yeah.
but as long as he was following the rules at the time, then there's no case there.
No, there wasn't any case there, but I think he did himself a he kind of dissed himself by the comments he's made on social media
That's
and
pretty
the
good.
comments that he said he made to the officers.
I saw what David was talking about now. I just saw the smoke coming out from out of the damn rocket there. That's pretty funny.
It's venting.
It's not. It's someone vaping.
Yeah, it's Newfound hitting his dabs up there in the rock.
I'm innocent.
That's funny.
Wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
I don't know about you
Said
guys.
Shaggy.
I'm hating
Yeah, like Shaggy. Yeah,
winter.
it wasn't me.
I'm hating winter coming because right now it's only 7:00 and it's already getting dark outside.
What'd Laura say? Cup of cake?
Cup of cake, yeah.
Between that and it getting cold,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with you.
Or,
I don't-
So, Bill, did you man up today and take one or what?
Well, just going to point something out to you. On Monday,
That's a pretty deep subject there, David.
on Monday, we have got temperatures that we're more likely to see in December than in September.
Yeah.
They're expecting frost.
Well,
It'll be the first time in September for maybe 2-3 decades that we've had frost in the middle of September.
That's no fun.
The
I was
frost.
in Alberta. 1st of August had snowstorm.
Yeah, they had a snowstorm in Alberta.
Well,
That's
with it
probably what
being
we're getting.
That doesn't surprise me.
And we're
No,
getting a hurricane. It's just fun weather everywhere.
I mean, that's just like when I was driving over the road trucks. You go over to Hatchapee or one of those mountain passes. Yeah, you've got a chance of snow no matter what month it is.
Yeah, same on Snowdonia and
Where are you at
Nevis.
in the U.S.?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, now that I'm retired, I'm down here on the Gulf Coast of Mississippi.
Okay. Where were you originally from?
Originally, Southern California.
Me too.
Right,
I
I'm
lived
going
in
to
Barstow,
correct
Newberry.
Justin while I can.
it's going to correct Justin. Okay, David,
I
go for
grew
it.
up in Newberry and Barstow.
Justin,
Okay.
you're not getting a hurricane. You're getting a Scottish breeze.
My dad used to be stationed there outside of Barstow, but
29 Palms or Fort Irwin?
yeah, 29 Palms.
Yeah.
But
TJ's down there in the hurricane area too.
Oh
He was
yeah,
right on the
there's
other
gonna
side
be
of the
a
mountains
big
of 29
hurricane
Palms.
coming. There's gonna be like.
I grew up in Southern
everywhere.
California. Then I lived in Missouri for probably about 20 years. No,
I mean, like,
15 years. Then I moved to Illinois and met my current wife. And then after I was forced into retirement, I moved to Mississippi.
TJ, little tip for you. When it starts getting windy, yeah, wet your finger. Yeah, wet your finger. Stick it outside the window. If you lose your finger, it's too windy.
Well, I thought maybe he'd take a big bath towel, wrap it around both arms, and see how far he could sail.
You don't have to put a string on drone there, hold on to it.
put my drone in the air as high as I can.
Watch it blow away.
I don't know. I don't know.
See, America call it hurricane. We call it kite season.
I mean, like, to be honest, I don't think it's going to be as bad as everybody says it's going to be. We're probably just getting the effects from that one way across the way. We're probably just going to get the wind and the rain. I mean,
Just have visions then. Justin going, don't think, sorry, TJ, it's not going to be as bad as you think and everything blowing past in the background.
like,
What's that
Justin's been keeping an eye on it, haven't you, Justin?
This is TJ. You see this?
Yeah.
This is TJ during a hurricane.
That's funny. Come look at this. Come look at this. Come look at this. Come look. Oh, you missed it.
That's it, TJ.
That was actually a guy here in Florida. What was that, like years ago?
Yeah, go figure, Florida man.
That's funny.
He was just out there rocking it out in the damn middle of the hurricane. America. Freaking
That wasn't exciting at all. I was expecting that bus or truck to go by you.
That's funny.
like Lieutenant Dan from
Hey, TJ, don't
Well,
don't
guys,
take,
get a pop a vessel.
don't, hey, TJ, don't let the cat out in the wind.
I could see JD doing that too during a hurricane.
Meanwhile, this is how old ladies deal with hurricanes and wet weather in the UK. Hey, look.
Skipping,
You enjoying
skipping
it?
through the water.
That's TJ running from the
She
Goodwill.
was happy as hell because she was coming from Walmart.
No, that's TJ running from the Goodwill after the hurricane.
That's right.
Skipping through the water.
Can I have that?
That's funny.
See, TJ, you've now got a great excuse. You can go to the Goodwill store and go, can I have that? And when they say no, say, well, the wind's going to take it anyway, so you might as well let me have it.
The wind's gonna take it.
JD said, hold my beer. I want to rent my RC car over the
There
hurricane.
you go, JD. That's the way to do it.
Oh, that's funny.
I should
You
just
don't
send
know.
them.
RC rampant. Oh.
I should just send the mini one up in it.
That's hilarious.
Well, JD, what you haven't reported yet whether or not it was hockey night in Kansas last night when you had your hot date over. Did you score?
Only if he played the Map Bump song first.
You got the TV playing in the background.
Bill said that's me going for a dab, right?
That's funny.
Oh, maybe it's that way. Oh, it's me.
The question has to be, did JD have the Mana Mana song during
Banana.
his
No,
companion?
Are you asking for that again, David?
No.
No.
You just laughed. No.
RB's heading to bed.
Yeah.
So look what I did last night, y'all.
JD, you just need to send it, bud.
What'd you do?
Look at that one in the middle. I like that one.
Where's Laura's? Oh, yeah, she hasn't bloody made it yet.
She didn't send me any. I asked her to send me some. You gotta buy
Didn't I send you some, TJ?
And then I got this one too.
You mean you wouldn't buy one, TJ?
No, I just want her to send, like, if she sends me
Where
one,
the hell's my
I'll
sticker
send
at?
her
See,
a sticker.
you didn't ask her correctly. You've got to go, can I have
I
one, please?
I didn't.
Laura, can I have
didn't.
that?
Hey, TJ, I didn't see Justin's sticker on there.
I have his stickers. Oh, it's on the other one. That's why.
Yeah, but
RB right now.
hasn't Justin changed his sticker?
RB Rail's leaving, Paul.
Okay, RB. Hey, take care.
Catch you
Thanks
later,
for
RB.
stopping in.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Don't be a McAss now.
But you notice he keeps that one under the desk. He doesn't show that one off.
Well, I got to find a place for it. We're trying to get the second bedroom in order, and so we
Haven't
can
sent
get
her in a few years.
yeah, and trying to get a desk up there, and so that way I can hang everything, whatever. So
Did you get your new internet yet?
I don't know if JD saw his sticker. His is right.
Did you get
there.
your internet yet?
Yeah, look at that. JD.
Well, no. David sent me not the David here, but AZ Drone dude sent me a brand new laptop. Well, it's a used, but it's new to me. But it's got a lot of gigs on it, so it's I can
A lot of gigs. What?
well a lot of
Well, that makes sense because if you're going to send TJ a laptop, it's got to have lots of giggles.
Well, you talking SSD? You talking
gigabytes,
TJ?
The question is that frog gigs or flounder gigs or what kind of gigs?
Well,
are they?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it SSD? Is it RAM? What are you talking about?
I think it's SSD. I think he said. Let's see. I can
Well,
go-
knowing David, it's probably got at least 16 in there of RAM. I almost bet you that.
Let me see.
Go to your about set
Uh,
in your
all
settings.
right.
It'll tell you what's in it. I don't know. I don't remember.
It's
David
a-
probably.
It's a MacBook Pro 15. He said
Internal memory is what you're looking for.
oh,
Oh, shut it, Laura.
it's wait, what did Laura say?
I don't know, but the amount of times that you hear people on live streams going, "Oh, just shut it, Laura."
Yeah,
This
I
is-
mean, if
This
she,
is innocent.
if she sends me a few stickers, I'll send her some. I mean, tit for tat, man.
See, look, you got to get on my level, TJ. Look at that.
Whoosh. Well, no, because okay, so it's a i7-16 Meg or whatever, and 1 TB SSD.
Oh, so you got 1 terabyte, which is 1,000 gigs, and what was the other thing you said?
And one TB SSD.
No, what'd you say before that?
Oh, Gmen. i7-16 Gmeg. I don't know what he was saying right
What does it
there.
say about RAM? 1632.
Where's my kid's at? Give me kid's at.
Like I said, knowing David, it's got at least a
I
minimum
wanna
of
get-
16 in
Oh
there.
no, this is what it said.
BC.
Alexa, stop.
They don't come give me kid's ass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
It looks like 7 terabytes. 17 terabytes.
7? No, there's no fucking way. It's got a 1 terabyte.
Or was it a 1 terabyte? I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say 17. That's
Yeah.
that's fucking insane.
It's a one.
Yeah, did
It'll be a
I-
1 TB.
Yeah,
I can
1
get-
terabyte.
I can get
SSD.
on StreamYard now with no issues. I could stay on there for like
Are
hours.
you
and
using the
hours.
camera that came with it?
That has nothing
Yeah,
to do with
that's-
your hard drive space,
The
though.
camera's not bad.
Yeah.
Usually cameras on laptops are shit, even real expensive ones.
Not on
Yeah,
Apple, they're not.
Because even I've seen even $1,000, $1,500 gaming laptops and the fucking cameras suck on them.
Yeah, but he's got a MacBook, so Apple put the same cameras in them that they put in their phones.
Google boy. Google.
Exactly, JD. Laura's a Sour Patch Kid. First she's sour, then she's sweet.
She's sweet and sour.
And everyone says she sucks, but I don't think so.
5 minutes to lunch.
We're
JD
gonna
said
see it
kids
here
are soft
live.
fingers.
That's weird that it says that my internet's unstable, but you know, I'm here. Here I am still.
Telling you, you need to up it just a little bit.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call maybe on Friday and be like, hey, I want to do that 100 gigs.
Because you had the option of what was it, 100, 200, 300, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
No, I think your 300 was your cheapest one.
Oh no, I still have it written down. Let me look.
Because if the 300's not that bad of price, then to go with that, that's perfect for what you're doing. 16 gigs of memory. I knew it had at least 16 in there, knowing David. There's no way in hell it'd have less than 16.
Well,
That's one of the things. he
Yeah,
does.
it was 100 mega gigs for $45.
yeah, I think so, Laura.
100 megabytes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say that's even good enough for you there.
Yeah.
Give you a little bit more speed and it's not expensive. So
Yeah, I think I might call. Well, let's see. Let me look at my schedule. I have to call.
like I said, just go with you're picking a good affordable plan and
Yeah.
a little bit more speed. It'll almost double your speed that you have now.
Yeah, I have to do it on one of my days off. I think I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So called in.
Yeah. Watch her.
I've got,
Watch it.
I've got.
We had a
internet,
and
I just run a test. I'm getting 919 megabits download and 52 megabits upload.
man, you don't have one of those big ass fans in your house, do you?
No, my air conditioner is going.
Oh, because I could see the shadows on the wall.
Oh,
You can see the
that,
blade.
I've got a ceiling fan up there
Yeah.
though.
Oh, I thought it was a big ass fan. One of those big ass fans.
TJ was about ready to go into a spasm.
Uh,
Anything that flashes like that, he.
What's he gonna do with that, David?
That's funny.
2 minutes, 56 seconds.
256.
Yep, 2 minutes. Yep, 50 seconds. Now, gonna light up that big rocket.
Oh hell!
Big rocket.
Supposedly Frontier here is supposed to be doing what'd they say? The guy was telling me that they're gonna start doing
Laura, I just
now.
need to ask you a question. Why are you still here if they're launching this rocket? They need your gas. Tell you what, when she lets one go, she can off launch a rocket.
So,
Gotta light that candle, boys. Yep.
I'm waiting for it to come from the. Oh, here she comes.
How many minutes, Paul?
2 minutes, 5 seconds.
Because I just went to a channel that says 3 minutes.
No, 2 minutes, 5
That's
seconds.
probably a delay on that
57
channel.
so is that rocket taking off tonight?
You
or
can always
something?
pay for it, Wayne.
Yeah.
About 1.5 minutes. TJ, 1.5 minutes.
1.5 minutes. Oh shit! I don't think we'll be able to see it.
2.5 minutes to lunch.
Half
think
the
it might
time
be-
you can't see it in Florida because of fucking.
See,
clouds
look.
always out.
That guy's still vaping.
That guy's still vaping.
TJ.
Good girl. You good girl. You daddy's girl. Yep.
Are the people on that rocket?
No, they're just shooting up more satellites.
More satellite.
They shoot up about 40 to 60 satellites at a time because they're not
I think
very,
53 or something, I think, on
Yeah.
that one.
because they're not very big. They're literally
So if it explodes, then it's a very expensive launch.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they're insured.
I think each satellite is about the size of 2 PC towers. About that big. They're not very big. They're
Pack it in.
quite small.
Go to bed.
It'd be kind of cool though if I could was able to put my drone in the air and just like be able to see the rocket.
Yeah.
TJ, knowing you, you'd take it out.
So how far are you away from there, TJ?
Probably how far are we from the Kennedy Space Center? Yeah, 2.5 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You
But
still
the
might be
problem
able to
is
see it.
it's so cloudy
You
in
wanna
Florida all
see
the
the
time.
rocket
You
launch
can't
on-
see it in half the places.
On the computer.
On the computer.
The computer. It's like
10, 9, 8,
It's got to
7,
be taking off right now. You want to come see it live?
5, 4, 3,
Oh, is it on TV right now?
1. Light that candle.
Oh, here it goes.
Yeah.
There it goes. Wow, look at that. Woo! Look at that brightness. Holy shit.
Yeah, like it cleared the tower. I made it
Dude,
up.
it's brighter than the sun, dude. But if you're standing within a mile of that, it will be lit up like daytime.
Yeah.
It will look like
I don't
daytime.
think
out.
we'll be- we're definitely not gonna
It's
be able to-
insane how bright those engines.
What's the name of that one?
Up through the clouds.
What was what's the name of it again?
SpaceX Falcon 9.
Yeah, the Falcon 9, yeah. That's cool.
They'll probably switch over to the other one.
Over there.
Oh.
Cloudy.
Big middle finger to the UK going up in the sky.
Up yours.
I thought they were sending it to Russia. With
There you
love.
go.
Yeah, it's a ballistic missile going.
The end of the world. Kiss your ass
Robert.
goodbye.
No, that's not until Tuesday of next week.
Tuesday of next week. Okay.
Tim Jackson, command him. Mr. Bob Glazier.
What's up, Tim?
Yeah.
Apparently,
Glazier.
the UK's first on Russia's hit list. So if we're not here on Tuesday evening, you know what happened.
And they're all nothing but talk. They ain't gonna do nothing.
That's cool though.
But it just amazes me how they can land that booster on that freaking
On the
barge.
ship. Yeah.
Yeah,
David said this one has 34 on there.
Oh,
Well, it's always a different amount. I've seen them as high as like 40 to 50.
now it depends where it's going, I think, is, you know.
Oh, yeah. and
This channel doesn't give you the telemetry, does it?
No, the other one does usually.
Some of them tell you the speed, the distance, the height.
Yeah. It shows you the other camera modes too, usually.
Yeah.
I don't know if this one. Okay, let's go to YouTube. Yeah, because there's the other one, SpaceX. Yeah. Yeah, the actual SpaceX one tells you better, Paul.
Yeah.
So,
That's cool though.
there,
There's probably separation.
now, I don't know. I'm not showing Miko on this one, but
there's
there-
Oh
separation.
shit. That almost looks like a
Dildo.
yeah, that.
Put it this way. That's what a piece of semen looks like when it's aimed at the egg.
Right.
A piece of semen.
Alrighty then.
Ready for impact.
It's ready for insertion.
Insertion.
That's what they call it when they get it up to the right height.
he just pulled it out. Ugh.
coolest thing is watching the boosters come back
He
in.
pulled it out and lit it up again.
What are
So-
what are the three little? What are those three?
Those are the
stars?
boosters.
Those are aliens.
They're aliens.
And what those will, the boosters will actually come back down to the ground and land on pads in the ocean. And then they'll tow them back in.
Well, all of them land or just the main booster?
No, all of them do. That's the big thing with why SpaceX
SpaceX.
has been so amazing is they're able to reuse their boosters over and over again. Where NASA used to just let them go and they'd either fall in the ocean or float out in space.
Well,
Whatever.
I know I've seen it where it lands on the barge, but it's only one, and you see the barge coming back.
Oh, it's multiple. Watch, I'll find that one video, and when Paul's done showing, I'll show it to you guys of them coming in. It's really cool.
All
Yeah.
those two landed at the same time, or three, or whatever it was.
It was two of them, I believe.
Yeah, two of them, but they landed on land though.
Yeah, they it depends, I think, on the
DJ, it's
particular
behind you.
model.
What?
It's behind you, look.
I'm talking. They come in.
Yeah.
Here's, the other picture and the telemetry. Paul.
Yep. See, it tells you the altitude is 135 nautical miles.
Yeah, this one's starting to come down now. So, but this one's climbing or
Yep.
speed. That one, it's at 160. I think don't they go to 220 or something? I forget. But anyway, so
Asking yourself, can you actually create?
it's so cool when it lands on the booster on the ship. It just amazes me. They can launch a rocket and then take that booster and land it directly on that ship. And the thing is, they do it every time. It's not every other time. It's like every time.
Right.
Yeah, it's got a really good return to home.
Mhm.
That's a good point. Have they hit that fragment, that rock they're going to hit yet?
Oh, are they vaping on that one too?
That was a test flight, I think.
Oh.
Okay, so this is them coming in right here.
And there you can see the reentry burn for Center Core has begun.
Yeah, they
Like
land
right there.
through.
I'll watch them.
you watch, you can see a guy cooking hot dogs on it.
Okay, so the difference is that the Falcon uses 3 different boosters, and the one that SpaceX, or not SpaceX, but the other one was using, they only have 1 booster.
Yes.
But the biggest technological leap that SpaceX has made on that frontier is that now they can be reused, and just the gyro systems and all that they use for those to come back and be able to land on their own like that is amazing, because they come in almost at like supersonic speeds, and then they'll slow down like just a couple miles above the ground. All of a sudden the boosters will kick in and they'll slow way down, and then they just land just really smooth. But there's videos that show them coming in. They look like damn missiles.
Yeah.
Now, do you fly drones there, Mr. B?
Oh yeah, unfortunately, I've got a drone habit.
Yeah. Which ones do you have?
I've got a Mini 2 and a Mavic Air 1, and then I got a crappy Holy Stone and a Ruco.
Oh, the Mavic Air 1.
Yeah,
the regional Mavic Air.
I have the Mavic Air
just so
2.
you know,
I've never seen the 1 before. What is the 1?
well,
Are you ready to do that
it's
mission
the
later?
first of the
Mavic folding drone.
yeah.
Oh.
Tim, just so you know, it's
that one.
Tuesday.
See, it's right there.
Oh, okay.
And it's the first folding drone. Yep. Before that, the
Yeah.
Spark didn't fold.
Yep.
Pretty basic
Yeah.
knowledge by today's standards.
Oh, you got spots on your tonsils there, TJ. Yeah, see them? Yeah.
You don't.
Oh Lordy.
You don't fly any FPV, do you?
No, I haven't got that bug yet, but hell, I can't afford that bug.
Paul Hodges and I don't have that bug.
Yeah, everybody wants me to get into it. I mean, I'm slowly but surely making my way there.
Well, you got to look at it too, TJ. And I'm being 100% honest here. Could you afford that hobby? Because it's not cheap.
Yeah,
right.
I understand, because Maddie's always flying his and always trying to fix something on it because he always ends up crashing. And like we were out the other day flying, and he was flying one of his like little mini quads, and one of the propellers was acting up, and when he started to take off, it's like, oh man, what the heck's going on with that thing? And like he noticed one of the wires was disconnected, so he had to go back and weld it and all that shit on there.
Well, I mean, it's not only that too, is like you can pretty much buy pre-builds and you can have guys fix them for you, but
see there, it's landing on a barge.
There you go.
But if you're trying to get into it all technical, it is very technical.
It is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do realize that they've just launched all these satellites into space, and NASA could wipe them all out next week when they hit this comet.
Yeah.
See, that's the only reason I believe that he's putting so much of those up, and it's not just because of the coverage area. I think a lot of it is for redundancy, because then they can reposition other ones to take other ones' places if something happens to them. You know, if
I mean, that's a possibility.
Yeah, because I don't think he really needs that many. I think that he's just planning for if there's all of a sudden a fucking meteor shower that comes out of nowhere and wipes 40 of them out, they can reposition 40 spare ones that are just floating up there and take their position, and it keeps their network up and running, and it gives them time to be able to send more up.
Well, some reporter asked at one of the news conferences, on every space launch, when they're taking up satellites, how many of them are private government satellites? And they said, so we can't talk about that.
What do you mean? I don't get what you mean. Private government.
They're private government. In other words,
For military
or for whatever else.
The government
Well, the US
contracts and
You know, the
Well,
Air
they-
Force alone has about 170 satellites that they use for various different things. That's just the
Right.
Air-
And they're not going to tell us everything they
Nope.
put up there and why
Exactly.
it's there.
Exactly, but I think it's probably more than 120 satellites at this point. I would imagine that they're putting more up all the time.
No, the U.S. government, I guarantee you, is up in the.
isn't
probably
it
500 or
40% of them
600
are actually now classed as space junk?
Well, no, I
that,
mean,
that may be what they want you to believe.
yeah, but they are able to take out defunct satellites now. China did it, and so did the U.S. They both have the technology to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Have the missiles that can do it. And then the U.S. also has a secret program. Well, I mean, it's not like totally secret because people know about it, but they're very hush hush about it. But they do have technology that they've been working on that can. It's a satellite that can hijack another satellite. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of technology that they've been working on. And granted, we don't know how far into it they are or what it consists of, but they have been working on a program like that.
I'm just waiting for the the space bin lorry going along, collecting all these junk satellites and chucking them in.
Well, and the thing too is like a lot of the reason why the U.S. has so many satellites too is because a lot of other countries time sharing. So like the UK doesn't have their own spy satellites; they time share the U.S. satellites. You guys get a certain amount of time.
I think we do have our own. I think we have a few of them.
But you guys timeshare a lot of U.S. spy satellites. Like you have a lot of the CIA, and then your guys is MI6 work together a lot on stuff. Just like our special forces, the Navy SEALs work with what do you guys have? What the SAS is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those guys know each other personally because they've worked together so much. I mean. I'm sure you could
Hey,
ask
all
the
the
Navy
John D.
SEAL.
Leach coming.
What's that?
The John D. Leach. The boat, the ship
Oh, yeah.
is coming.
I thought it already went through.
Oh, just showing it right now. It's coming up on behind you on your screen too.
Oh, yeah, I see it. What do you want me to do? Run down there and get it?
You don't think you have time now.
Wish you
Yeah,
had
if you
fun
run
with it.
down and get it, bring it back and let us have a look at it.
Hmm. Like we've been on almost 3 hours or more. Isn't it? Yeah,
Wish you
come
had
on.
fiber, Tim.
You going to say hello to him?
Is he shy?
I got enough internet to run my neighborhood.
She is. You're getting burrito tomorrow, so I can listen to your heart.
A
Sounds like you got a
burrito.
kick.
A burrito.
Yeah, you wrap them in a towel so they can't flap the wings.
Oh.
Then you get them into a calm mode, and then you can listen to the heart.
Oh. Huh.
Now, do you trim their nails or do you have that done?
She does it herself.
Oh, okay.
And it's bloody annoying as well because you can be sat there and you just hear ting.
A ting. How does she trim her? Just like fly around.
Just bites them
Bite 'em.
off.
Bite them off.
Well, you got to think too. A lot of these animals in the wild, they wouldn't have us to do stuff like that, so they've naturally
You can just see them fly into a.
had the ability to do it themselves.
See, Paul, you're chasing off all them starlings, and they're all sat in a queue waiting for a manicure.
Yeah.
Because you got to think, TJ, if that bird was in the wild, it wouldn't have anybody to clip its nails, so it has a natural ability to do it itself.
Oh yeah.
Give me-
Dude.
Figured out how to do it itself.
If this bird was in the wild, it won't be alive now.
There's places around the world that have exotic parrots like that fly wild around.
Yeah, no, but she won't be alive now because she's 25. In the wild, they live to about 15, max.
How old is that bird now?
25.
25.
31 is the record.
Well, some parrots can outlive humans, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's-
Lynn's parrot's
what's that?
supposed to live to be 70, I think.
Yeah. She's got a ring on her leg, so we can tell when she was born.
Yeah, Lynn's parrot, TJ, she hatched it.
Lynn's parents what?
She bought an egg, a fertilized egg, and she kept it warm and heated and let it hatch. And she's had it now 20. I think he's 25 years old.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
It's illegal to do that now. But it is here in the UK.
Oh, see here at exotic
They don't
pets
know
here,
about
it goes by state basis. Some of them you can't have any exotic pets. Some don't have any rules against it. And you have people that have fucking tiger farms and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, then there's some states that have really strict rules. I mean, there's some states you can't even own ferrets. You can't even own a ferret.
I've always wanted one of those things.
What, ferrets?
Yeah.
Fuck off, the little bastards.
Just like let it run around.
When they bite, they freaking bite.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I've never had one.
Oh, you, Hodges, you still have your ferret, don't you?
Oh, yeah, that's why it's still alive.
Yeah, my brother lost the end of his nose to a ferret.
Don't they only have like a 4 or 6 year lifespan?
Well, 7 or 8.
Oh, 7
Yeah,
or
I
8.
think the oldest is about 15.
But you got to get the glands taken out, right? Otherwise, they smell really bad, don't they? Like, isn't there some kind of glands you got to get taken out of them?
That's a skunk.
No. I'm saying on ferrets they have it too.
Pepe Le Pew.
Because my friend had a ferret in North Carolina.
They have skunks as pet too. You know.
My friend had a ferret in North Carolina, and he said that he got something removed from the ferret.
Yeah,
it helps with the smell. Because they stink really bad if you don't get it, whatever it was, removed. I want to say it was some kind of gland.
A scent gland.
Yeah, but you know, a female ferret, if she's still intact, if she goes into heat and she's not bred, she'll die.
Oh, if she doesn't get a little action, she'll die.
Yep.
That's a serious case of blue balls right there.
Well, I think TJ be running around with a pool cue. Clear.
But the problem is too. If you get a ferret, don't ever get a female. Always get a male, because they're docile. Females
How long have you had yours, Paul?
Oh, Christ, I couldn't even tell you how many years. I've never recorded one.
Make a guess.
Well, she's got to be 7 or 8 now.
Okay.
Robert
Like,
said the ass.
but the females are really aggressive. Like, she'll bite you. This one.
When we was kids, our next door neighbour actually got a ferret to go hunting with, and he put it down a rabbit hole, and 5 days later, it came back out.
Yep.
And it actually became friends with the rabbits. He was so pissed off that this ferret was kept running back up and down the hall with the rabbits.
Well, sometimes what'll happen is a ferret will go down the hole and they'll curl up someplace and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they sleep like, what, 20
But
hours?
I've seen where guys have had ferrets, they put them down a hole, they don't come out, but they're wearing something like a GPS tag, and they have to go along with a shovel and find out where they are and then dig them out.
Wayne said typical female. Now, they sleep like 20 hours a day or something. They're only up for like 3 or 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
22 hours.
18 hours they sleep. But when they play
Are we
hard.
still talking about ferrets, or we're talking about Laura and females?
Robert said it is the ass.
Yes,
gland.
Laura? Okay.
I thought she was sleeping.
Yeah, apparently I've got to be careful what I say.
Oh.
Laura, I said
In other
shut
words, I'm not allowed to let the truth out.
She's monitoring.
David, tell her I said shut it.
Laura, twat said shut it. No, you shut it.
What's she doing right now?
Oh, Tim, I got the thing all ready to go, the submarine, if you want to help me with that heist later. I want to see if April wants to get in on that. Maybe Sean, if he's home too.
Oh, wow. Look at the hurricane
Yeah,
did.
that's pretty nutty.
And we got to get up with Corey too.
Yeah, that tore a lot of stuff up, didn't it?
Well, and they probably weren't built for a hurricane either.
Well,
I
that,
almost bet you.
one of the worst storms they said they've ever gotten. Just, but there was one place I seen there. Oh, there's the airport. Look, the siding's gone up.
Ripped the siding off. Yeah.
Part of the roof.
So what
Oh,
happens when your infrastructure is not built for that.
Yep.
Like here, they've been replacing all the wooden poles with these massive steel and cement poles now. I mean, these things won't move in a hurricane. Only the wires are going to come off of them.
Well, they need to have some natural movement, because otherwise they'll just crack.
Well, what I'm
We had
saying
that-
is it's
we had
not
that
going to
problem
blow
over
them
here.
over. These things are just, some of these are like what they're steel case, like inch was it like half-inch thick steel casing, and then they fill them with cement.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really strong. They're not going to go anywhere, even in a Category 5.
Where is this at?
Newfoundland.
Nova Scotia, east coast of Canada.
Nova Scotia. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Why they don't put our infrastructure underground, I don't know why. I never understood that, because all the new neighborhoods, everything's
Yeah.
underground now.
Yeah.
But all
That's-
the old neighborhoods, they still replace the poles and shit. I'm like, why don't you just take the time and put that shit underground, and then we don't have to worry about it.
Well, you've actually started doing that over here.
That would make a lot of sense in a lot of areas, but like where I'm at, the water table is so high, and our right now the house I'm in, we're only 2 foot above sea level. So
Like where I am, we're what, 775 feet
Where?
above sea level here.
I think we're 45 when I checked.
yeah, see, and the thing is, I'm like maybe half a mile from the Pascagoula River. So yeah.
Yeah, Tim, he's been in the chat all night. He's fine. He was telling us about it earlier. He's good though.
Yeah, over here in the UK, they decided to bury the electricity cables because it would be an improvement to the environment.
Well,
Okay, not a problem. It
it's
will
just an
look,
improvement
Oh.
look to your cities and everything, because you don't have
Yeah.
poles everywhere and cables
but
running
the slight
everywhere.
problem is they knocked over 400,000 bloody trees to bury the cables.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, cheers for that. You just changed the whole skyline. Taking out the pylons and the trees.
Well, unfortunately, that's something you have to do though. In certain cases when you're running utilities, because tree roots can get in there and fuck all kinds of shit up.
Hey, Paul, I'll have to remember that the Timothy Duel's got some lights on it.
Which one?
The Duel.
Oh,
Yeah, he's fine, guys. Right, Bill's okay. He said it was pretty wicked, but he's all right.
What
Yeah.
happened to Bill?
What are you doing?
Well, he was in Newfoundland where that last hurricane hit.
Uh,
The one that was out there about a week ago? It made that big old loop out in the ocean. And we went right up to them.
You okay?
Them dead on. The other one's
a
going to
kiss.
hit us, TJ, at a Category 3 is what they're estimating right now.
oh wow.
It's going to hit us right in this like western.
Can I just see a horse and
That's
cart
some
go
part of the
behind
state.
Paul?
Yep, yep. You can rent buggy rides.
So get ready for Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday early morning. TJ supposed to hit us. So keep an eye on the news.
Oh, when
I
did the-
thought they had been saying Wednesday morning, but
It was I couldn't remember. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday morning. I can't remember which one they said, but just keep an eye on it. since we
you know
don't
how
have
that
anything.
goes. It may have changed since I seen it, so you know.
Well, that's what I said earlier. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday. I couldn't remember what they said. It was
Depends
either
on what day
early
Laura's
Tuesday
having a
morning or
curry.
early Wednesday. Do what? I do remember him saying it was going to be about 2 or 3 in the morning. Though I think it was going to be, but like I said, it was either Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's-
Paul,
start
that's the
seeing
John D.
effects.
Leach.
That's
Yeah.
usually how it is here. Usually if a hurricane or tropical storm comes through, it's always at night, never fails.
But we'll start seeing the effects of it about if it's going to hit Wednesday, we'll start seeing it Wednesday night. We'll start seeing the outskirts of it.
Right, right.
And it depends on how fast it's
I do
moving,
that.
too.
I do that occasionally.
Because it could gain some speed because they said that the conditions out there are perfect for it right now. And that's
Yep.
why they know for a fact it's going to get to at least a 3 before it hits us. And it's not going over Cuba enough to really break it up. So it's just going to go right over the western tip of Cuba.
Yeah, yeah.
Because normally if it hits Cuba dead on, Cuba has some really high mountains that kind of help break up hurricanes sometimes. Granted, they get smacked with it, but if it hits it like right in the middle of the island, it can help slow it down and break it up a little bit. But the thing is if it gets right back out in the Gulf, sometimes it just ramps right back up again.
Wait a minute here.
I mean, there's been times where hurricanes have hit, the Gulf Coast and Florida and went back out in the ocean and swung back around and came back in for a second shot.
Well, they have changed the cone a little bit.
I think I could
looks
see the
like it's
booger.
barely gonna clip western tip of Cuba, and now it's supposed to hit a little bit farther north.
It's like almost the eye of it would probably be around the center of the state, right?
Well, now that's the center of it. They're looking at maybe like up around the Tallahassee area, maybe a little bit south of Tallahassee.
Should be able to watch some of it on that cam there at the teeny bar.
As long as the internet stays on, yeah.
Yeah, as long as the internet stays on.
I'm dead center in the state length and width wise. So that'd kind of give you an idea where I'm at. I'm like dead center.
Yeah, that would.
From
With
what I was looking at
with
earlier,
this
it looked-
cone, you would probably be picking up the nastier side of the storm because it would
oh, it definitely, yeah.
go to the west of you.
Well, guys, what do you think, you guys? Anybody getting about ready to pack in?
Yeah. I think
Yes,
I'm gonna
fixing to
jump
get
off. I'm
out
gonna
of
go get
here.
some ice cream, I think, here in a moment.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
guys.
Justin,
We'll see you guys later.
take care. TJ, keep giggling. David,
Okay.
thanks for popping in.
Yeah.
Sparky,
I'd like to thank you all for taking the abuse from Laura, giving me
Yeah.
a break.
and Mr. B, you're always welcome.
David,
Alrighty.
clean that chair up, man.
Nice to
Clean
see
the
you,
chair from the feces.
Okay,
DJ.
everybody.
The more you clean it, the worse it gets.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
There's the
hell.
little, it's because we've got the light up here and the birds sit on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I've got the cushion set here. So I don't lean back into it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. That's
Oh,
good. That's good.
All right.
Okay, everybody, thanks for
catch
being
y'all
here.
later.
Adios.
We'll see ya.
Catch you all later.
Paul and I will be